of
What am I
That's racist.
tainted blood.
That's literally racist.
Yeah.
Brittany's worse than Hitler.
Oh, no.
Well,
I'm
talking
recording
earlier
now.
about
Brittany's worse than Hitler, confirmed.
But which one of us is Brittany? Couldn't be me.
yeah, you're Raoul now. When I play
That's right.
D&D in person with my nieces and nephews, my oldest niece, Haley, who is a big storyteller, doesn't even answer to her own name during sessions.
Ah,
I
yes.
must call her by her character's name.
Yeah. Yeah.
You should hit her one time with cringe.
Yeah.
Make her cry. She needs a wake-up call.
Wow. Wow.
I think the Flag Quest might win this game, boys.
Why did I start recording right now? I don't know. Someone told me to.
Anyway,
Daniel, every single time.
so
Never mind.
let's do the recap. Can I trust you guys to do it, or do I have to do it for you like usual?
We had an avalanche by hags that Ra was not part of, and you guys almost died, and there was more friendly fire by our resident tiefling, and then you guys made it back. And
Maybe
before
not.
that and after that, we met a three-headed giant.
Wait,
Yeah.
was there any friendly fire? Didn't I only hurt myself?
Pretty sure you
Yeah, no,
shot
there was no
that
friendly
hard.
fire from the tiefling. There was friendly fire from Zarek.
Nah.
Brittany's lying!
That's
No.
literally
Brittany's lying.
That's literally friendly fire, though, because he was trying to save you with that wall of fire, and I
No,
wanted
that
so
fire
badly
was
for
pretty
him to
friendly.
succeed.
You guys ever just...
But he,
Yeah.
Lie? I have Brittany lie to me very often.
Probably not as often as you, Curtis.
yeah, a couple
I
times,
probably
Brittany's...
It's okay, guys. Ra will just kill you in your sleep, just like
We all-
Tassilo did.
We also got some goats. We also went and got some deer or goats or something for this one giant that we met.
They were goats.
Gorts.
Right. The giant was going to agree to speak with you if you brought her some
Yeah, and
goats.
she invited us inside, and then everyone like a fool went inside, except Ral went in not like a fool, except maybe he's more like a fool because he didn't want to go inside, but he went anyway.
And now we're sentenced to death by snoo.
Yeah.
And none of you speak giant except for Spencer. So you guys are trusting this this Goliath who you've literally met for like 3 days. Oh yeah, I'll take you up this mountain. Let's go into this cave of this giant that I definitely didn't plan anything with beforehand.
I have a helmet on, and Arcanon had the helmet on earlier, and I didn't give it back to you yet. Thank you very much.
It's true. You do have. I did give you the helmet.
The helm of comprehending languages.
So it could be cursed. It could be just telling us what you wanted to tell us. Mark that on my sheet.
All right. So that's right. You guys are going to speak with this frost giant lady, who you think may be able to help you get up the path without you having to deal with this archwizard's daughter instead. A separate option, maybe.
Yeah, probably not.
Anyway, if everybody's coming inside the cave, then we'll move over to that map since I have a map for it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Hephaestus and I will be last.
Who's got the feedback? Who is it?
Whose phone is ringing?
Not mine.
I don't think it's a phone. I think it's just feedback.
Danny. Danny, something's vibrating on your desk, and I bet it's a phone.
I hate Danny.
It is my phone.
How are we gonna hear your phone before you do?
Because I'm in the other room.
Oh, okay.
I hate Danny.
Yeah, I also...
All right, let us talk to him, Danny. Call him back.
Yes.
Curtis, you ever make a funny joke?
Sure.
Go say hi. Go play with us.
If you children are finished,
No.
you enter the cave, and it feels a little bit warmer as you're hidden from the wind,
Does it
but
smell
not
bad?
much. It's still really rather cold. It is also putrid. There
Mm.
are, as you can see, quite a lot of bones in here.
Say something,
and
Peter.
just
I'll show you
all
some bones.
all kinds of mess. So you can hear the giant's footsteps receding as she travels deeper into the cave.
You need a token for this
Occasionally
girl,
stopping to.
William.
What?
You need a token for this. You need me to make you a token real fast.
A token for the girl?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
The
already
girl
here.
token.
Well, I
Deeper
don't
in the
see
cave.
it.
That's fine because your character can't see it. She is already beyond your view.
Fine.
It's already beyond your comprehension.
That's true. 10 intelligence.
That's not hard to do. Raul's comprehension is
Is
little.
low.
Rather limited.
Small.
Anyway. Spencer, are you taking point?
Yep, I'm going in front. 1 second, I gotta switch headset. My wireless one is almost dying. I'm gonna go plug it in. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Imagine being prepared for D&D.
Facts.
So, Raul, I guess you're going to be taking up the rear like the coward you are.
It's pretty sussy.
That's really offensive to
To
everything
cowards.
Rao has done for this party. Like, save your life, and then people kill themselves anyway, like, Fibic.
Okay.
I was thinking earlier, when was the last time Raul has actually cast a healing spell?
I
Not
played
often.
very good support 2 fights ago.
Yeah, well, we all know support mains are cringe.
That's right. That's why I also have a +3 to strength, so I can bash things with my longsword. Thank you very much.
Cringe.
Don't talk
Cringe
to us,
beyond
Danny.
belief.
Cringe beyond comprehension.
See which of these healing spells are necromancy. Not that one. That one is.
Are you swapping out your spells?
No. I can't look at my spells without swapping them out.
All right, there we
Oh.
go. I'm back.
Yeah, I don't think you're
All
allowed.
right.
I think you
I have to
suck,
ask
buddy.
permission from the DM.
To look at my spells.
All right. So, Spencer leads the way. It is dark in this cavern for those of you without dark vision. You poor sad souls.
I think all of us have dark vision, actually.
I actually also think we all have dark vision.
Yeah. Thank you.
I think William might be bad at
Oh.
1 second.
William doesn't even know the party, dude. That's crazy.
Wow, we're gone for 2
don't-
weeks and William forgets us.
Omnipotent, more
don't-
like stupid.
I don't get to know the party because everyone's swapping characters and dying on me every 5 minutes.
True.
I can't even say I haven't done that because I just didn't do that. Yeah.
Anyway, you've got free motion. Go ahead and proceed as deep as you want into this cave littered with corpses.
Beautiful.
Free motion.
This is disgusting. Why can't that thing just talk to us outside?
Not like it's home. Sorry, are we saying it's her home? This is
Rao
a person.
said it. It has 3 heads and unsure of what gender those are.
They, them.
Come now, roll. How are you going to disavow? I don't even know. How are you going to be mean to her when she invited us so kindly inside? You think a 3-headed fire giant lives alone by choice?
Fire hydrant.
It's gonna say
Frost giant.
didn't look like
giant.
didn't look like it was alone to me.
A 3-headed frost giant lives alone by choice?
It's got 2 buddies right next to it.
All right. I shall proceed forward.
Let's go, Spencer.
You're all.
I will also proceed forward.
Kind of cringe.
It stinks in here.
How long does my dragon have? I think it only had like 10 minutes before. So you
Did
could
you
just get
summon
rid
a
of it if
dragon?
you want. Okay.
Did you summon it just outside, or did you summon it up on the mountain?
No, I summoned it on the mountain. It flew away, carried some gorts in it.
That's right.
Oh yeah, I guess the gorts
Gort.
are still in there, huh?
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm also dragging 2 goats behind me.
Gorts?
Unless you picked them up and brought them inside.
Gort, gort, gort. Alright.
Is this a tunnel or is this a wall?
Sorry. Oh, that's a wall.
Okay.
Revelio!
Yeah, most of these healing spells are evocation, William. Strong.
Yeah, I never said otherwise. You're the one who keeps insisting that healing is necromancy.
Oh.
Yeah, I hate Brittany.
There's like 3 healing spells that are
I guess the
necromancy.
revive spell is necromancy.
There's only one that's necromancy, and it's freaking like the one where you drain your own life to heal other people.
Yeah, whatever. I got that one. Okay, it's called false.
It's a good one. Freaking Jane had that one. That's a
Actually,
very
is
good
it?
spell.
No, false life
No.
is for yourself. There's another one. I'm sure I got
Life
it.
transference.
Yeah,
So, anyway,
Life
don't get too deep into
transference.
that.
that's because Jane is a dirty necromancer dabbler.
But
What did you just call me?
that was the only necromancy spell she had. Reviver over here.
Well, that's like 8. Not a
Anyway,
hypocrite. You guys are slow. Walking ahead of you.
Whoa!
Is this like a wall thing, or does it go all the way up to the ceiling? Is there an exit between the ceiling and this wall? Yeah.
that one?
Yeah.
That is a wall. There is no exit. It is solid. You can't see through it.
And the whole thing, even if I crawled up to the top? Over here too?
That's right.
And here?
That's how
All
walls work.
over.
And here.
Even here. And also here.
And here?
Yeah.
And there?
Yes.
Okay.
Brittany, if you walked out here, you couldn't do it.
Are you sure? Did you ask the DM?
Hey, DM, can you walk out here?
She can't walk anywhere anymore.
Her legs
Broken knees.
Cut off Raoul's
Yeah.
leg.
Raoul has lost
Arcanon
both of his
accidentally
legs.
blasted off Raoul's legs while he was lighting a torch.
accidentally.
Yeah.
All right, let's go find.
Whoa!
She was using
you almost
air
killed
quotes.
him.
Let's go find this giant. Hey, this is a nice open space. Maybe this is the house.
Imagine not fainting from the stench in here. Slow, tiefling, slow.
Yeah. The stench gets more powerful as you continue into there. I'm gonna go ahead and drag you guys now since you're taking forever.
Well, I didn't
We're
know if
just-
you're trying to reveal stuff
we're
as we
having
walked. I don't
conversation.
know.
Oh,
I can't believe
okay.
you're cutting our RP late off, dude. That's crazy.
You're wandering in the dark, confused RP.
Yeah.
Is this a wall?
Yeah.
Is this a wall? No, this is Patrick.
Raoul is covering his nose with his wrist and is very twitchy.
He's got perfume on his wrist.
Yeah.
He's a girl.
Alright.
Mhm.
All right.
Only on the fourth wall side.
As you come inside,
Weird.
the mighty giant before you is cutting up the goat and eating strips of it to the different heads who are just kind of moaning and gurgling unintelligibly while the center one says, "Yes, here you go. Here you go." As it strips off raw bits of goat
Just cut him off.
and
You
flicks the skin off to the side.
What?
She says, "It's been a very long time since I've had visitors." Says, "Not many come up to this mountain, and fewer still would seek, would try to join my company."
Uh, Spencer will shrug and say back, I suppose we are odd. We do have a purpose for being on the mountain, and any company we can find while we traverse is welcome to us.
I don't think so. Not specifically.
Did you ask the giant? No, no way.
Okay.
So Arcanon is the only one who can actually talk, or sorry, not Arcanon. Spencer is the only one who can actually talk to the giant, and unless the giant starts speaking common, Raul is the only other person who can actually understand the giant.
Yeah,
as long as she's
I
speaking giant.
I was just wondering if Arcanon had anyone asked.
Right.
Well, Arcanon's gonna say, Spencer, ask him about the Kirin.
Raul's gonna say, "You really think this thing's gonna know about the Kirin at the top of the mountain?"
Spencer's going to ignore Raoul and actually will ask the.
Ignoring Raul is usually my favorite thing to do.
And actually ask the giant two things and says, well, first he's going to say, apologies. My name is Spencer. I'm here with.
My name is.
And then he'll kind of look back and say, and he'll point to each one of them in time. He'll point to Arcanon and say, that's Arcanon. He'll point to Raoul and say, that's Raoul. And he'll point to Arv and, say, that's Arv. And then he'll point to Hephaestus as well and say, and this is our, our companion. The companion of a lost friend named Hephaestus. The dragon's name is Hephaestus.
Just introduce the one dragon and not the other. No problem.
Yours is a spirit dragon without. I'll introduce Hamilton if you want me to.
Wow,
I'm not
so
introducing no
dead things
spirit
Hamilton's
dragon.
too cold.
Dead
man.
things don't count.
He's not
pretty
dead.
rude.
Fey things don't count. Get out of here. No.
Says, and you find yourself in the home of Auckland, known as Bearbreaker by my people.
Auckland
breath.
Auckland Bearbreaker. It is nice to meet you. And then he'll once again gesture to his companion and say, "I've actually been hired by this group to help escort them to the top of this mountain, where supposedly a creature resides that can help them get one of their friends back. Do you know anything about this supposed creature at the top of the mountain?"
They get their friends back.
Well, I must say, I've never been to the top of this mountain. Very few have, but it is the gods who bring us together, because I know how to reach there when none others do.
Raul's gonna scoff at that.
Spencer's going to grin largely and say, "How fortuitous! We would love to accompany you to the top if possible, and we will be more than happy to reach a deal for your help."
He says, for that, let me tell you my story.
I knew it.
As
And then Spencer will say, "We'll be glad to hear it. Do you mind if I translate while you speak? The rest of my the rest of this party does not speak giant as we do. So, but I would like to tell them your story."
as please do.
And then
It's been so long since I've had friendly company.
Spencer's going to turn and he'll say, "This giant's name is Octolin. Octolin, something like that."
I wrote it in the chat.
Okay, is Auckland, the Bearbreaker. She supposedly knows a way up this mountain that nobody else does, and she's going to tell us her story now, and I'll translate. So sit down, make yourselves comfortable, and then he'll turn back to Auckland and nod and say, "Thank you. I've let them know that I'll be translating and what you've told me so far."
My dragon will drop off Gort. By the way,
Gort.
Gort.
She takes each Gort and shoves it to the back, and you can see that plainly she has quite a lot of food now. She says that
Nice.
she comes from the high ice where her tribe roams free, far from the influence of your people, meaning the arch wizards.
Does only one of her
Says,
heads speak?
yeah, just the middle one. All the
The other
time,
one's like
even when she's not
vestigial.
speaking, the other ones are moaning and mumbling,
Hmm.
kind of like they have half a brain.
Yeah, some vestigial heads.
Vestigial heads. It's clear that at least that they
Hey,
have
girl.
digestive tracts,
Hmm.
or at least need to be fed, because she keeps uh, putting strips of goat into their mouths, even while she's telling her story. She says that she's from the high ice. Not answering that question.
It's quite apparent.
Where our tribe roams free, and she was the strongest and most beautiful of her tribe. She laughs and says, "Look at me now." He says, "The others were jealous of my power, so they made a deal with a demon named Pachichtli, I think it's pronounced,
Ah, yes.
an icy demon lord, worshipped by the worst of the frost giants.
Mm.
And they put a curse on her to give her power like a troll, where she regenerates. But they also used it to fuse these other parts on her to sap away her strength.
It's messed up, yo.
And with this, they turned the other frost giants against her. That was many decades ago now. Cast out and of her people, she had to wander the wilds, where she was beset by all manner of creatures, giants and orcs and trolls, young dragons trying to make a kill over their ancestral enemy, and above all, the Netherese, among whom there are rumors, and some wanted to kill her for her parts. Says, but all the while she stayed true to the true god of the giants, Anum, who, although he has forsaken his children, she hopes that he will be back one day to guide them to victory. She says, "It is good that you are here because I've lived on this mountain for many decades looking for a way to the top. And after many years and prayer, I believe that I've found the way. For you see, no one can reach the top of this mountain because the top of this mountain is no longer part of the mountain. It's been severed from the physical space
Stop, please.
by an insane giant, another of her kind, but even stronger, a storm giant who will allow no one to go to the top. And it is because of her power that no one's ever reached the top.
Right.
With her power, she's become a sentient storm and uses an incredible wind to keep the peak aloft in the air, and also blocks it from teleportation and from magic, severing it from the unworthy. But I believe, as you do, that the power of the holy creatures at the top can cure my condition. And with this ritual, and with your strength, I believe that we can force this insane giant to come down from the form of a storm back into the form of a giant, slay her, and then proceed to the peak.
Rao's going to say to Spencer, does she know that blessing doesn't remove curses? She should know.
I'm assuming that the power of the holy creature that can cast true resurrection without diamonds might also be able to remove a curse of this magnitude. But
Go ahead and roll religion, Spencer and Raoul.
Yeah, we're gonna do great on this roll.
Oh yeah,
You
so
got like a
great
negative one, right?
Yeah.
I know things. Oh, come on.
Okay, this will be a little interesting because Raoul, yeah, you would know that a being of such incredible power can probably remove a curse too. Which if you know that, then it would
Yes.
preempt you from asking Spencer.
Yeah, so,
But Spencer, what am I
So,
gonna do with this?
well, okay, I'm actually still going to ask the question because Spencer I did make the check, so as far as I'm concerned, I think that the Kieran might not be, or whatever creature up there might not be able to do it because I still made the check. Like, so, Brittany, Raul will hear this, but I guess Spencer will actually say, I really appreciate this plan. Are you sure that it's going to work? In my experience, blessing tends to not remove curses, and one as powerful as the curse placed on you might be even more difficult to remove. So, is it? Do you think it's worth it?
Says, well, it's my only chance. Says, or I can't go to the healers of your people, referring to the Netherese, for they would slay me on sight. And I can't go back to my own people, for they would do the same. As where in all of this wide world could a being such as me receive a holy blessing?
oh.
Well,
And Ral casts silence. um,
I guess Spencer's going to shrug and say, "Well, I guess it's worth a shot." I'll I guess if it doesn't work out, I can try looking elsewhere for help as well. But I just I guess it's worth a shot, but I don't want you to get your hopes too high.
As well, I'm willing to try. However, young warrior, there's something I require from you, which you may be hard pressed to part with. He points toward your sword and says, I see you have this, and that it's covered with the runes of my people, as I believe that this will greatly increase our chances of it working.
Uh
As
oh
I'm
yeah, go.
prepared to offer a trade. If
I
you,
guess Spencer's going to kind of like hold the sword and say, yeah, it's inscribed with the runes of your people. I've studied those runes for years. I also have some on the helmet on that cleric back there, and I got some on my armor too. And I even and then he's gonna get excited. He's like, "Oh, I even just learned how to inscribe a new one." Uh, and like it's really cool because it helps me do more be more proficient be more proficient with tools, and I think it's gonna be really helpful.
Ral's gonna say, what does she have to trade?
Spencer will stop and say, "Oh, sorry. What would we be trading?"
as Of course, a warrior needs his weapon. You may have noticed that my home is littered with the remains of creatures. As these are foolish humans that tried to ascend to the peak and failed. As I have brought them to my home as a final resting place.
Oh. But you should have buried him, then it would stink less.
I'm not going to translate that.
Anyway, he says occasionally they bring things, and I believe that this would be sufficient to exchange for the sword. And she brings out what to her is a very small hammer, but towards you is a maul, a two-handed hammer. She says that this is a very powerful magical maul, as I believe it is a fine fit for even the strongest warriors. I know that it was forged by fire giants, who you know, Spencer, to be the finest smiths in the existence.
Hmm.
To tell you in game terms, this is a +3 maul.
Dang.
Oh my goodness.
So
So Arcanaut's
getting
getting none of this information.
None of this.
Spencer, if I understand correctly, Spencer relayed the backstory, and you've been hearing bits and pieces of the
Oh,
negotiation.
gotcha.
But you will
Yes.
at least see her holding this very finely crafted weapon.
Whatever Raoul says, you will understand also.
What does Raul say?
He said, what does she have to trade? That's about all he
Oh,
said.
I did hear that part.
Okay. Okay, actually, I'm checking something. William, can we go to the whisper chat really quick?
Yes.
All right.
That's a good one.
I'll send it to you, Zach.
There we go.
All right, I'm back. Did you guys have fun without us? Best 3 minutes of
So
your
much fun.
Yeah. A lot of fun.
Why is it freezing cold?
life? So,
Yeah, what degrees is it? 79?
58.
That's not true. It's 79, I bet you.
It is not 79 in here.
I'll get
How
up
do
and
you-
look. Curtis lies.
No,
How do you-
Is it 78?
It says 79, but we know it's broken. It's been broken ever since we moved here.
Uh-huh.
are you wait? Are you guys complaining about it being freezing at 78
No,
degrees?
Curtis is. I am not.
Curtis, what is
It's
wrong with you?
not 78.
It
I'm
is.
telling you,
The
it's
hallway
broken.
is. The hallway is always significantly colder and significantly amount of
Brittany's
degrees.
Brittany's
always
always
significantly
significantly
wrong.
wrong, like right now.
All right. Sorry. We got distracted.
I love you, Brittany.
Spencer's going to actually wait a minute. Do I still have it? Okay, yeah. So I don't even know what I would have done with this. I have it in, I think it's like sticking out of my backpack. I still have the fire giant sword that I pulled out of the dragon's cavern.
Yeah, that was
Mhm.
pretty sick.
I'm going to actually say to the fire giant, while that hammer is of high craftsmanship, and of fantastic quality, for it was made by the finest smiths in the land. I'm afraid that I can't part with this sword just yet. There's something wrong with it, and I need to figure out what it is and how to fix it. Plus, the last time I tried to get rid of it, and Brittany understands this, but the last time I tried to get rid of it, it actually teleported back to me. I threw it off of a mountain, and it actually appeared right next to me the next day. So I'm afraid I don't want to rip you off, even if I do trade you this sword. I don't want it to. It'll just teleport back to me, and that would be ripping you off of a finely crafted item.
Said, "Oh no, I will tell you. I saw. Sorry. Uh, I spend most of my time up here seeing visions brought to me by the gods, and I saw this sword with you on it in vision, and I believe that it has great power inside of it, not just from the runes you've added to it, but from power deep within. I see that it too was crafted by giants, has a long history with them. I believe that it is this sword and another that would make most use in the ritual. So she's
Well,
kind of insistent on this sword.
hmm.
Could attempt it without it, but
Would it? Actually going to ask if the sword would be destroyed in the ritual, or
oh, I think uh, as I would think so. If not, then perhaps we could have the creature at the top try to break its curse. If it can cure me of my curse, who knows what else it could do.
uh, uh, Spencer would say, "Allow me to converse with my group quickly in order to decide for this." And he'll kind of like motion to Doom Waker again, and he'll say, this sword has earned me a great livelihood, and I'm loath to part with it quickly. But if I'll talk to my party and see if they to see what they think, if it will be worth it, or if there's anything else we can do, because like I said, there's something very wrong with this sword, and I don't want to. I don't want to part with it until I'm sure that it won't cause harm to the world.
Very good. I will wait. And she starts cutting off more pieces of goat and putting them in her own mouth.
And so Spencer turns back to the party and starts talking in common again and says, "All right, so here's the deal. This lady, this lady has figured out that the reason that nobody can reach the top of Widowmaker is that there's an intensely powerful storm giant who turned herself into a storm and is preventing all access via teleportation or normal means to the top. So it's possible that even our arch wizard lady friend down at camp might not be able to get up there because there's a giant storm up there that physically blocks the unworthy, quote unquote, from getting there."
And Arcanon's gonna say, "There's always something."
It's a good thing we're worthy, huh?
We're just automatically worthy because we're the player characters.
Ross says, yeah.
No, so Spencer will then kind of unsheath Doomwaker and kind of put it down. She says, and he says, she thinks that this sword can help in a ritual to help access the top of the mountain. It might be possible to do the ritual without using the sword. It might not be. The only issue I have with it is that this sword is probably cursed. And then we'll say, I can't seem to get rid of it. Every time I tried to so far, it's appeared back by me. It has it has some sort of malevolent entity inside of it. He'll actually say it's got some sort of malevolent spirit inside of it that feels like it makes me want to do really bad things, like kill a bunch of people. So far I've been able to resist those urges, and then I'll kind of shrug and I'll say, but what I do know is that it wants to get into the Underdark of Widowmaker. It wants to get into the caves underneath the. This sword is constantly urging me to travel to the caves underneath Widowmaker Peak. I'm not sure why, I don't know, but with how evil the spirit sometimes feels, I don't trust it. So I don't want to part with this sword to a giant who lives on Widowmaker and might take it underneath Widowmaker to unleash whatever is in it because it's hard. It might be too difficult to resist the spirit inside. However, that means that the ritual to get to the top of the mountain might be more difficult or might not even work at all.
It's not worth the risk. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Raul's gonna cross his arms and say, that's not worth the risk. I'm sure we could find another way to stop whatever storm is floating a piece of rock.
And Arcanon's gonna say, and if we find no other way?
Spencer kind of shrugs and he'll say, well, okay, so here's what else might happen. The sword might be destroyed in the ritual. That's why she's offering to trade that finely crafted hammer for this sword. If the ritual doesn't destroy the sword, then perhaps whatever lives at the top of the peak can remove the curse on the sword. So
Raul's gonna say, I can remove curses.
And Arcanon's gonna say, can you remove it permanently though?
Yeah.
Well, with a sword. Hold on. It's more like a. Never mind. It's more like a curse connecting things. If it's
really
connected
quick,
to you. Go ahead.
Well, when you say this, Spencer's actually going to say. So I've actually been the voice, the guy who hired me, the voice in the head that told me to go to the city when you guys were there, so I could take you to the top of the mountain. That voice has actually told me that the curse or whatever's in here could be expelled by casting dispel evil and good on the sword 3 times. But I don't know what's in here. If whatever's in here is like, it's clearly a really powerful spirit. If it takes form and then we can't control it, then we just release a really powerful spirit on the world. So
It lets it out.
we could remove, whatever entity is inhabiting the sword, but
Usually things are trapped places for a reason.
And I'm
And
gonna
I'm gonna say, Arcanon's gonna say, well, I think it's worth the risk.
You think everything is worth the
I'm
risk.
gonna
I'm gonna
say
say
you-
you've got a prophet of luck on your side.
Raoul's gonna point at him
and
and say, "You,
Don't you
dare
dare
point
you
point
think
at me.
everything is worth whatever risk is measured out in your head with
And I'm
whatever
gonna
math you're
say-
doing."
I'm gonna say it hasn't gotten me killed yet.
Spencer is going to kind of think for a second, and he'll say, "All right, here's what I'll do. Because I don't trust this sword out of my sight, I'm going to kind of see if I can make to make a deal with Auckland. I will offer the sword for the ritual, and if the sword survives, we make the trade back. She gets to keep them all, and I will keep the sword. And that way we don't have to worry about the sword being stuck here permanently."
What if the
Here we
ritual? Raoul's gonna start pacing and say, "What if the ritual, the reason that it works to break whatever is making this mountain non-traversable, what if that is because of the sword and whatever's in there comes out anyway, and then brings the mountain down, and then also makes its way into the mountain itself, and then you have the sword, but it's not cursed, but the curse is inside the mountain where it wanted to be in the first place."
Can any of you cast tongues?
Not right now.
Not right now.
Leaving low charisma, low int Spencer to talk with the giant to try to figure out what's going on. All right.
What spells do I have? Raoul's gonna ask him before he turns back around. Does the sword speak to whoever holds it, or just you?
Whomever.
Spencer's going to say, well, that's the thing. The sword doesn't speak. I've never, heard a voice coming out of the sword. I've never heard a voice that I know was from the sword. It mostly just makes you, I don't know, just mostly makes me feel things. And I know it's the sword because I never felt these things before I picked up the sword. And sometimes when I'm wielding the sword, I just feel anger or hatred or, I don't know, like,
The one sword to rule them all.
So, I mean, you could theoretically hold it and see how you feel, but it doesn't actually talk to anybody. Well, it doesn't talk to me. Maybe it'll talk to you.
I hope not. Raoul will reach his hand out and say, "How long have you had it?"
I don't know, some 6 months to a year, around there.
Arva's gonna speak up and say, well, we'll be in camp for at least another day. We already know that. I think we should. I think we should take time. There's specific rituals that can help us in our decision. He's gonna say. He's gonna say, leave it to me to prepare them. But I would suggest not being rash with our decision.
Spencer nods, and then he remembers that there was another scout with us who probably already reported that there was a giant here. There's another scout that's probably going to report that there's a giant here that went back to camp and alerted the wizards already. We might need to make a decision. Otherwise, they might come to attack this giant. Because you're right. Or I agree with you. We don't need to make any rash decisions, but a group of a camp with an arch wizard who knows that there's a giant on this mountain that might threaten them, they're going to make a rash decision.
I was going to say, so we tell the giant to regroup, to rendezvous at another point. I'm sure she might not mind leaving her cave for the time being if we tell her what's going on.
Spencer nods to say that's probably a wise decision. I definitely agree that we don't want to make too rash a decision because this sword is powerful. This sword has helped me survive on this mountain. Has helped me vanquish many foes. I am rather loath to part with it, but I mean, it could help you guys get a person back, which I'm technically. Wait, Spencer's technically not super invested in that. I mean, he's just trying to get you to the top.
Spencer says,
After all, why shouldn't I keep it?
What?
My precious.
My precious. Spencer's gonna nod and say, "Well, all right. Let's talk to her. I'll let her know that we want to take the time to make the decision and consult with our gods as well, and also to rendezvous since no image. That's a giant no image sign.
yeah.
And I'll let her know also that there may because because there was another scout with us that the enemy camp may or that there may be a camp nearby or something, and that she needs to be wary.
I think that's a good choice.
When Rao touches the sword and turns it over, he's gonna visibly flinch and sheath it and quickly hand it back to you.
Ralph said, "Ew." Get the thought of my fight.
You can have it back.
Okay, thank you. Did you feel anything from it?
Yeah, it's definitely something.
I wonder if I have any spells.
He'll say, "Don't want to touch that again."
Divination.
Yeah, I wonder if I have any divination spells.
He said, do you ever see anything? Do you ever see images when you touch it?"
Spencer shrugged and said, "Well, not normally."
He also looked angry when he was touching it.
Mhm.
William, can I roll history on this sword
Sure.
or Arcana, whichever one you think is
Yeah, Arcana.
all right?
But yeah, he like kind of shoves it back at you.
Oh,
Oh
Oh!
boy.
I read about this sword in the book in the library
On
with the
Google.
Sphinxes
Ooh, yeah.
on Google.
Arcana is on point.
oof.
So, yeah, there are a multitude of cursed weapons in this world. Most of them are cursed because they've either been deliberately cursed by their creators, which wizards and artificers sometimes do as a trap or to enforce who can use the weapon. Others have come into contact with demons or devils, and others are inhabited by evil spirits.
Like Darkens.
Like Darkens.
That'd be fun to play a Darken Warlock.
Mm.
Anyway.
Generally speaking, they're cursed, so then somebody can control the way that it's used. They always come with a bonus that makes them more alluring, so that you want to hold on to them, if that isn't their deliberate effect. If somebody is cursed by touching an object, you can get rid of it with a remove curse spell, but the object itself remains cursed until a very powerful force
Yeah.
makes it not cursed anymore. Like before, Fibic had a cursed sword that froze his hand every time he used it. Then Seluna removed the curse from him when you guys cleared the abbey.
Right.
As for this specific weapon, you know that it's not a famous weapon. No, you did not ever read about it in a book or anything.
Right.
However, from
Just
what
cursed weapons.
Spencer predicted, these things are very old and they have a lot of time to stew and to plan. If it wants to get underneath this mountain and it's on the mountain, it is going to be jumping at every opportunity it has to get beneath the mountain.
Mm.
Whether or not Auckland can contain the power or destroy it with the ritual, or whether the Kirin is even strong enough to get rid of it, is up for speculation. There are certainly powerful forces, but even with a roll, you're not sure if it'll work.
I'm casting Detect Evil and Good after I shove the weapon back.
Mhm. And that's what that aura is about.
Yeah.
All right. You're aware that the spell doesn't detect alignment, right?
Yes.
Some people think it does that.
It tells
Okay.
me the typing though.
Yep. Well, there is no fiend within the sword, no celestial or fey or undead.
Has it been magically desecrated?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's desecrated.
Yeah.
This is a thoroughly cursed item.
Yeah.
Thoroughly desecrated.
Oh,
Thoroughly
you learn
cursed.
Like your
that, and
mom.
there's a little bit of fiendishness bouncing off of Arcanon,
Ugh.
but that's it.
Gross. Okay. While this is active, I'm gonna step closer. I'm gonna like tiptoe over here. Anything from
Getting
her?
close enough to Auckland to try to test her, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Your spell, you get some conflicting information.
Mm.
Part of it's quiet, as you might feel from a creature not within limit of the spell. But you also get a little bit of fiendish power coming off of her.
Fiendish Bower.
Fiendish? What was that first thing you said?
The first thing, you feel a little bit of emptiness, as though you're not detecting anything at all,
Oh, okay.
as you would feel if you're trying to look at Arv or Spencer
Okay.
or yourself. I guess you get a little bit
Well,
of
I'm
undeadiness
yeah.
from yourself, but yeah. So partially nothing, partially fiendish.
Right.
Mm. And the other one I didn't detect fiend, just the sword was not fiendish.
Not fiendish, but desecrated, yes.
Okay. Ra will do his magic mumbo jumbo and then look at the sword and nod and then look at her and nod and come back. Yeah. It checks out. And then looks at Arcanon and says, that checks out too. Oh, this was it. Actually, I'll keep it up.
Did Arv say anything? Because Arv was the one who rolled that really high Arcana check, and then
Arv did not say anything.
All right.
Actually, Arv is going to say, he's going to say, as I'm sure you know, Spencer, hold on to that sword very tightly. As we get up the mountain, he's going to say, cursed weapons have a tendency to
do what they want to, or try and get what they want at any given moment. Just gonna say, and as we get up the mountain, there might be certain temptations or things that might happen, although I'm not sure of what.
Or I will say, like giants trying to, cursed giants trying to trade for a cursed item
Um,
to
I
throw
was
into
gonna
the
say,
mountain.
or the sword looking for a new wielder, one more fit for its likeness, I guess.
Or a, archwizard's daughter trying
Mm.
to get
I was
more
gonna
stuff.
say, yeah, one far younger and more powerful. I was gonna say, we should intermittently check on Spencer and or check on Spencer's well-being. Um, uh, if this sword does affect his mental state, we might even have to take turns wielding it.
Ugh, Rao's gonna grimace and say and then say, there's no way it wouldn't.
What did he say?
He's gonna grimace when you say take turns, and then he's gonna say, there's no way it wouldn't affect someone's mental state.
Mm.
So Spencer kind of looks around and says, "So that's a no on the trade. Then I'm going to keep this sword."
Probably
I was gonna
best.
say, yeah, I wouldn't. I barely trust any of us with it, let alone a complete stranger and a giant, no less, who aren't uh, aren't the wisest or the strongest of mind.
That's racist.
No, I read
Go
it in a
ahead and
book. It's
roll
not
nature.
racist.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll nature if you want to see what you know about how strong of mind giants are.
Don't care. Rao don't care. He's
Or
already
not.
racist.
I'll roll it.
Arcana.
Oh yeah, so weak of mind. Yeah,
Ah, yes.
certainly some of them are. You know that frost giants aren't known for being particularly sharp. Prefer to let their fists do the talking.
So Spencer will then say, "Okay, so I will decline the trade. I'll let her know that she could have this other sword. In fact, I might give her this other sword anyway because I don't know how I'm carrying it around. But the sword is unfortunately not going to be traded. And I suppose the reason I will give is that I don't know. It still has use to us. It's still I don't even know why I'm not trading it other than my group.
My precious.
Yeah. Okay, so I will turn and return and speaking in giant again with Auckland and say after conversing with my group, we have decided that it's best to not trade the sword. We are more than happy to participate in any other way you might need for the ritual. But the danger that this sword presents is too great, and we are planning on taking it as far away from this mountain as possible. Once we are done.
You what?
She starts banging on the
Pauses for
walls.
a long pauses for a long time, and she puts her hands down in a meditative position. She says, "This will make it more difficult." Says, "That's powerful magic." Says, "But I see your wisdom." Says, "If there is great evil in the sword, I'm sure we can get rid of it some other way."
I sure hope so.
He says, "Very well. Shall we go now then?"
Thinking we can beat
I
Her Highness up the mountain.
I'll turn and say, what do you guys think? You guys, should we go now? I suppose it's no use waiting for the scout to return. Worst comes.
That what's her name will know where we went. That would make an enemy.
Arva's going to step up to Spencer and ask him to please translate. He's going to say, as it stands right now, shit, never mind. I can't even do that. Never mind. He's gonna. Well, I don't know. He's gonna say, as it stands right now, I can't summon the dragon that you saw earlier, but I would be willing to offer it to you as a means of flight travel to scout the mountain. I think it's we think it's best that we stay another night, and he's gonna tell Spencer if you think that you should tell her about the camp and maybe to relocate. That might be good too.
Rao's gonna shout from the back and say, "Tell her to relocate." Yeah.
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 Spencer. Well, actually, I should have asked this earlier and say, let me ask. I'll say to Arv real quick and say, let me ask really quick what this ritual needs and if it needs to be done now. I agree. We should wait until we have recovered. That avalanche took a lot out of us.
Right.
So if we can recover first, but I don't want the camp to come and find her and, force her away or attack her or anything like that. So I will let her know of the camp and of the spy who was, and whether or not this ritual can be performed tomorrow. And then I will turn to Auckland and say that again in Giant. First I'll say, would it be possible to wait until tomorrow to perform the ritual? We had a mishap on the mountain. There was an avalanche that affected some of my party's ability to perform. So if it would be possible to wait 1 day for us to recover, that would be preferred.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check, Spencer.
Persuasion, you say? Okay, let me check something
I'll
about
just wait
that.
for you to activate your charisma rune. I'm sure you have.
Well, that's the thing. I'm checking if Storm Rune is Arcana. Okay.
Playing a character with no face is interesting sometimes because, like, if I had a face, I would allow, or I would like ask if I could put my hand on Spencer's shoulder and maybe like puppy dog eyes the giant, but I don't have a face or eyes to do that with, so I won't be doing that.
Okay, so I don't have any rune for it, but I do have a +5 to persuasion, so I'll take it.
You know, Fibic once had a shield that you could change the face on the shield. You could change its expression. So you should get one of those and
I get a mask
use
of
it
many
to emote.
faces.
Let me double check to make sure I don't
Yeah,
have
Remember
emoji
that
shield.
Fibbit guy? I remember that Fibbit guy.
Storm.
Yeah, kind of a loser.
Frost.
No.
Asked a dragon to incinerate him.
True.
You're still carrying around his stuff.
Wait a minute.
No.
Oh, wait a minute.
Waiting a minute.
Okay, where's conditions? Where is this one? I might. Oh, I might. Okay. So, William, if. 1 second. If a William, or if a. I guess this wouldn't help. Never mind. I mean, it would help, but I don't want it to backfire horribly. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna make the roll.
Persuasion 13. Auckland looks a little fuddled with your proposal. Says, "But the gods brought you to me with that sword, no less. As willing to not to go along with the sword. Says, but to wait even longer. Says, wonder how much you want to get to the top."
Rao's gonna shout
Daddy.
to
Wha-
Spencer and say, "Tell her that not all
I
gods
didn't
are in it
understand
for."
that, Raoul.
I
He's
didn't.
wearing the
Oh,
helmet.
wait.
I got the helmet on, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rao's gonna
Okay,
shout
fine.
to Spencer in common, obviously, and say, "Tell her not all gods are in it for you, and also that it's not just gods that are influencing other people."
I'm going to actually tell her that. Actually, let me go ahead and make a quick, just flat intelligence check to see if Spencer would think of this, because I would think of this, but Spencer would not think of that.
-1.
What will you say?
Um. Ba-ba-ba. Sorry, I'm. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna say. Uh, we are. He'll actually motion back to the party and say, while you and I could make this trek, and perform this ritual in a day's time, the crew I brought with me hired me for a reason, and that is they are not as um. I was going to say fortuitous, but that's not the word. They are not as hardy um, as the gods have blessed us to be. Um, they they require rest to restore their magic. They require rest. They can't even handle a simple. They can't even handle a simple avalanche without almost dying. And he's saying this in giant, but Raul understands. But I'm totally dissing you guys at this point.
Yeah,
Very rude.
And
you
he
guys
just
will
goes,
see Rao's face like scrunch up, offended.
and he'll say, "I agree. We should leave immediately, but the unfortunately the group that we have been that has come to be for this help uh, needs to rest, or they will not make it." And then he'll kind of in a quieter voice say, "They don't even trust each other completely yet, despite having been together before I met them. The tiefling back there is." They're consistently fighting among each other, and that tiefling back there is sometimes fighting with the group. So
Yeah, instigator.
if they're not at full power, I'm afraid that they may actually die.
All right, go ahead and roll persuasion again.
Okay, one more persuasion. Please be better. Please be better. That's not better. There were so many good numbers around that. Can somebody donate me an inspiration?
If I had
No.
one.
Yeah,
But
I don't
I don't think
I-
Arcanon's ever won.
But I can. Actually, I'm pretty sure that I rolled. Never mind. I rolled.
Yeah, you were
Wheel.
Woe.
I mean, I wheeled woe. Yeah.
You
I
wield
wheeled
woe.
woe. Actually, I have.
Do you
I
want?
have a. Actually, I have a guidance. Yeah, I have a guidance spell. I can
I'll put my hand on Mr. Brotherman's shoulder, give him a D4.
Okay,
Do
so
his
go
ability
ahead and
check.
add a D4 to your roll.
That's a busted cantrip. What the heck?
Yeah, it's probably the most powerful cantrip in the game.
Okay, wait 1 second. Let me check my runes.
That's a tenor.
I know you don't like to get the no, you don't like to get
Unfortunately, Brittany has my helmet, so I can't use my storm rune.
Brittany ruins everything.
Arcanon
kidding.
ruins everything.
I think
I see
Yeah,
hate
Arcanon
Brittany.
kind of does ruin
Buy the
everything.
same price, but
But Arcanon knows he ruins everything.
Because I could have used that. That would have been a rune, but let me double check my runes. Yeah, I probably have to be carrying it.
So you got a 10.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do realistically. I could try to charm her to see if I get a bonus. If something says that that they don't know that I'm trying to charm them, do they know if I'm trying to charm them?
Are you referring to a specific ability?
Yes. Stone room. Let me go ahead and just copy and paste it. This is
Okay.
on my arm. This is on my armor.
Mhm. Yeah, normally spells that do this sort of thing say that they'll know if you that they were charmed by you. This one doesn't, which is interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too. Is because I know there's the ones that you say like afterwards they know that they've been charmed or whatever,
What
but
spell is it?
it's
Not a
not a
spell, it's
spell.
the stone rune.
I
Oh.
got runes. I got runes for days.
I mean, if it's based on a spell, there is one that is like that, so. And it's
There
a
are
bard
several
thing.
that are like that, but this one doesn't say it, so I guess they don't know that they were charmed by you.
All right. I'm gonna have her make that DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
All right. Look at Spencer seducing everybody.
It's in his nature. Oh, handsome Spencer, I miss you.
Activates his guac rune and tries to charm her. Okay. Pull up the stats so I can make a charisma save. Okay. Secret roll, DC 17. All right. The guac energy emanates from your rune. And you can see that as well before she was disappointed uh, at your attempt. Now she has a more friendly demeanor. Go ahead and roll again. And go ahead and keep, I guess we'll keep the +2 from the guidance from before, but go ahead and roll again for your persuasion.
Oh, please be higher. That's exactly the same.
Lower.
That's
Same.
exactly the same. Come on, I do this great thing. I have this great ability. I try to do so much, and then the dice attack me. Well, that's it. That's all I can do. That's literally all I can do. Okay.
No inspirations you want to burn on your third attempt?
I haven't gotten into. Wait, I don't think I've gotten inspiration for a while. Let me check Facebook, but I don't think I have. Because I really want this to work, and I want her to not be mad at us and then leave without us or something. All right.
I also don't want this to take all day.
Sorry, I'm checking like the last two inspirations. And that's it. Because if I haven't won one of the last two, then I haven't won one in a very long time.
Yeah, honestly, I hate Daniel.
Yeah.
Okay. Do-do-do.
You know, in the D&D 5.5 test rules, if you play a human, you get an inspiration every game session.
Okay, yeah, I don't actually. I don't have an inspiration. Yep, that's it. That's all I can do.
Very well. All right. Looks at you and says, as perhaps my faith in you is misplaced. However, the gods have brought us together. So I will wait one more day.
Heck.
Okay.
Rao says,
Uh,
is she gonna wait here? Because she should wait in another cave or something.
Yep. And then Arcanon at this point will say, "Thank you. I do want to warn you. There is the daughter of an arch wizard on this mountain who is attempting to reach the top. You've already made it clear that that probably won't happen. However, one of her scouts was with us when we first found your cave and has most likely reported your location to the camp. I thoroughly recommend for one night relocating to avoid any ill happenstances with the daughter of with this archwizard's daughter. I will leave that up to you. I trust your judgment. You are a wise giant after all. But I do want to warn you about their presence and their likely knowledge of you.
That is very good to warn me, as it will not be hard to relocate to some other part of the mountain. I need to go check on my traps. So I will spend the night doing that.
Right.
All right. Where can we meet you tomorrow?
As if this cave is open and no archwizard daughters have messed with it, as then we can meet here. Otherwise, meet further north up the mountain.
That
That's
is
about where you found these goats.
uh, sounds like a plan. Thank you. We'll be taking our leave now. We don't want to be gone too long, but I appreciate your willingness to help us, and we will do our best to complete this ritual with you.
He says that may honor your steps.
So we're still so Arc. For those of us who don't speak giant, how much of this information have we actually gotten?
Has Raul been translating any of this? Because I haven't been.
Nope.
Oh well.
I will. At this point, I will. After she says her line, I will turn around and say, "It looks like we are leaving tomorrow. We can meet here if the cave is not trapped."
Gotcha.
And I guess I would relay the rest of what happened, except for the part where I tried to charm a giant, because that definitely didn't happen. I definitely didn't charm a giant successfully and then fail anyway. But
Rao's gonna walk up to Spencer and take off the helmet and hand it to him and nod at the giant and say, on our way then.
And this is the point where she reveals she spoke common the entire time. And then I guess Spencer will bow and say, "Thank you for your hospitality. We shall take our leave, and then we'll start walking out."
All right.
BRB.
You should just
Yeah.
pop us right back to camp.
You guys can make your way. All right. Make your way back to camp. No trouble.
Fast travel.
We're at the very north end of this map.
I will pop myself down here, hiding him in the thing. Oh no, too many of us.
I guess let me go ahead and swap them out. Because you guys have inaccurate health.
No. Not
Not me.
That's
That's a lie.
William's
William's a big fat liar.
Hey, I'm skinny.
I'm gonna continue my hiding far away from this lady over here.
Mhm.
Raoul will grumble
See
about.
that
Okay, I'm back. Yeah.
Thundercloud has rejoined the company of Lady Rindra, and as you guys walk into camp, she's going to call out, "That was quite the scouting mission. As if you were gone any longer, we would have had to send some more scouts after you. And if they got lost, what then? We'd have to send more scouts until every scout in my company was out there."
Well, the mountains are dangerous, lady.
You wouldn't believe it. There was an avalanche and everything.
As yes, we saw that. I hope that wasn't your doing.
Our doing? No. Our problem? Yes. I guess as a good soldier, I will walk up and say, "Well, from our report, I'm sure that that Thundercloud has already told you about the cave that we found. Further north on the mountain, there are there seem to be some hags. They're the ones who caused the avalanche, and that was the majority of of our time out there was trying to find where they were. Unfortunately, we could not find the hag's actual location. There were some caves that are suspicious, but that's dealing with the avalanche was a majority of our time.
As well, at least the snow is down now instead of up. We shouldn't have a problem with it going forward. As once I've acclimated, we'll make the ascent.
Yeah. All right. And we gave him a report. I'm going to walk off.
All right. All right. Raoul R of Arcanon, do you have any business in camp?
I'm trying to be as inconspicuous as possible.
Yeah, I don't want to draw attention to myself, I feel.
Arf. Zach here.
That's a good question.
I don't know where
good
Zach went.
question.
What was the spell that Spencer said cast 3 times would release the sword that the voice said?
Dispel good and evil.
Thank you.
I returned.
Welcome back, Zach.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
We're back in camp.
fair.
Is there anything you'd like to do? I think it's only about midday right now.
I'm gonna schmooze a little bit, and also warm my scorpion, and that's not a euphemism.
Thanks for telling us.
Are you sure, Zach?
I hate you.
Yeah, I'm gonna
All right, you whip out your
I'm gonna
scorpion and
schmooze.
warm it by the fire.
Yes,
You whip out your scorpion and she screams.
exactly. Yeah, and I'll schmooze a little bit and be like, so you guys are all hired by the Archwizard's daughter, huh?
As indeed. Before we tabaxi, as we're all siblings and came over together from our homeland, as we've been traveling this world, gathering stories and seeing the strange animals here. The
And
strangest of all being the humans.
they are very strange, and there's, if you ask me, too many of them. They always seem to muddy things up. And he's gonna say, "What about you, Dragonborn?" He just turns into Raoul.
Well, Brittany just said she was
Wow.
gonna be our B.
That's fine. I
What?
made my joke.
Okay.
Oh, I
Nothing.
heard the human joke. Were you talking to me?
No.
Nope, not even a little, Brittany.
Okay.
Yeah,
away.
shut up.
Anyway, the
Yeah, what about you,
Dragonborn
Dragonborn?
response says that I'd been getting to know these foreigners, as the tales of their homeland are quite astonishing. In all my studies of magic, I'd never heard of these distant lands, as I, for one, think we may be studying the wrong thing. Instead of the depths of magic, perhaps we should be studying other cultures more. There's so much to learn.
Yes, and imagine imagine if the knowledge of uh every culture was could combine. Just imagine how many things the world could get done. You liberal. Um and I was gonna say, so uh he's gonna say, so you guys are all um super loyal to this Archwizard's daughter, right? And he's gonna kind of laugh.
Because
She
that's what
seems
they're
kind of like
paying us
a
to do.
uh
Sorry.
um I was gonna say, yeah, 80 gold seems kind of steep for what she's actually trying to do. You know why she needs a bunch of bodyguards, right? It's not just for uh giants and harpies and snow. Uh you know why she's going to the top, right?
Says, why is that?
I was gonna say, um he's gonna say, legend has it, um, that at the top of this mountain is a Kirin, a magical being, um, and whoever reaches the peak of this mountain, so if they be worthy, um, may speak with this Kirin and maybe even ask a magical favor. And he's going to say, I can't imagine what an archwizard's daughter would need a magical creature for if she could just ask her father, you know? It must be something interesting.
As the Dragonborn is going to introduce herself as Ryan. Says, there are things that even wizards cannot do. as perhaps she seeks an entry into the upper planes. If such a holy creature is up there, then perhaps a portal as well.
I was going to say, it's my understanding that the peak of the mountain is actually, um, what the giant said specifically that it was severed from the material realm and into what realm? Or whatever?
So
It's physically separated from the mountain. It's
so
floating in the air, suspended by an eternal storm that's holding the mountaintop in air.
Gotcha.
so specifically, what you would have heard from Spencer though is that you would have mostly caught on that it is floating and it's blocked from planar travel and from
Oh, yes, that's what it was. Yeah. Teleportation.
teleportation and from people physically climbing up there.
Yeah. I was going to explain that the top of the mountain is, it's his understanding that the top of the mountain is actually severed, above the clouds, hovering over the rest of the mountain, like a floating island. And he's going to say, planar transportation and teleportation and physical climbing is, it's blocks off anybody who tries. Only apparently, and he's going to air quotes, the worthy, can get up there. And by what means, I have no idea if all the rest are, if all those things that I said are true.
Tabaxi next to you leans in and whispers, says, "Well, the arch wizards and all their kin think hear that and think, who worthier than we?" As
True.
clearly she thinks she's better than anyone else who's ever tried. As makes no difference to me though. If we stay longer at this on this mountain, it's just more pay.
I was going to say, yeah, same with us here. Um, it's definitely a pretty penny. Um, he's going to say, I just wanted to fill you guys in, um, before you're roped into something you don't want to be a part of. He didn't say that like menacingly or intimidatingly. He just means like, should something happen.
Don't come to school tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop.
Never know what that orb is gonna do.
True.
As well, it's nice to have somebody watching our back. As now, if you wouldn't mind, they're gonna go into the same spiel of questions you're familiar with what the heck are you? Where are you from?
Even though
And
we
so
talked
on.
about it last night.
Never mind, maybe they don't do that.
It's all right.
Instead, they'll start playing a game of trading stones, some kind of game from their homeland.
Hmm.
Kinda like a card game, but with stones.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Arv's gonna say, hey, after I after I got paid, I actually got one of my buddy's shares of pay. He didn't want it. Some pride thing, I don't know. He's gonna say, uh, I got your back. He's gonna say, my pockets are pretty heavy after that. Here, use. He's gonna hand out 10 gold to each of them, and he's going to say, "Is this a gamble?" Or he's gonna say, "Is this a gambling game first?"
As no, we play for skill.
Hmm.
But if you want to lose your money, haha.
I was gonna say, well, actually, I find it I find it fun watching a high stakes game, and he's gonna give them each 10 gold apiece. That's 40 G's. And tell them, please play amongst yourselves. I have nothing else to do today. I'll try to figure it out as you guys play.
All right. Very good. You
And
set
now
some
I'm
rules.
friends with everyone.
Yeah, you brought them around. All right. So while they're playing that, Raul will go ahead and make a perception check.
At disadvantage.
Oh, sheesh.
Oh,
A
really?
20 and a 3. Oh, never mind.
Well,
Wow.
that's a 6.
Shucks.
Well,
I'm so tired.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine as I stare into the fire and glaze over while I'm trying to avoid people.
God.
No big deal.
And then Arcanon comes up and picks your pockets.
Yeah, let's
I'm
go.
gonna punch that guy.
Throw him in the
Very-
fire where he belongs.
Yeah.
Extremely rude.
I feel like Arcanon is a sorcerer with the soul of a rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Anyway. No, he's a
soul of a
guy.
bastard.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
And what else would you expect from the tiefling, right?
Facts. They might as well
No,
be
he's a
dark
nice
elves.
guy.
Exactly.
Or Dompiers.
Or Dom
Or
Pierre's.
aliens.
All right.
Anyway,
I'm done with my RP.
Arcanon, as you're avoiding people, are you also avoiding Raul? Are you gonna be by
No,
yourself?
my own team I will not be avoiding.
Okay. Oh.
I'll avoid my own
Arv, you
team.
have,
Screw that. No,
Oh, what?
Arv, you have a good time watching them play. It ends up that the Tabaxi sitting across from you takes home the pot most of the time.
Got
Seems
it.
to be pretty good at this one.
All right. I will hydration break. I'll be right back.
So much hydration. My own hydration right here.
I'm
Okay.
gonna take a sip of water. Drink check.
Day passes mostly without incident, as Lady Rindra acclimates and everyone else is bored. Then comes the night.
What was that check for? I don't like that.
Okay. Alright. You guys have taken a long rest during the daytime now.
That's not allowed.
It is allowed.
Alright.
Yo, I'm
Yo,
down.
I'm down.
Can't swap no spells though. I can only do that at night.
Baby,
Baby
bada
bada
boom,
boom,
baby.
baby.
Some of us have full deities.
Yeah, me. But I'll take that long rest for my spell slots. And my exhaustion.
Right. Raul, I guess you can get a nap in during the day to take care of that exhaustion.
Heck yeah.
When you wake up, you see that the sun is descending over the peak.
Has everyone left me alone?
You've now screwed up your sleep cycle. Now you'll just be awake all night long as normal.
There's so much snow here that it will all reflect back at us and mess up our sleep schedule anyway. Is Lady Rindra
Alright, I'm gonna
keeping to
wait.
herself over there?
She occasionally speaks with Thundercloud,
Mm-hmm.
but she spends an awful lot of time studying her, a book, and apparently she has a crystal ball and spends time speaking to that.
Ooh.
Wizard. Okay. She could stay that far away. She could stay even farther away if this camp was bigger, but actually I'm gonna sit in the mouth of this. Yeah,
Gross.
like that. 60 feet. Still the distance of a 60-foot spell, but anyway.
All right. I'm waiting for Zach to get back in case he wants to swap out any spells or do anything. With the night coming on, and with everyone except for Raoul, tired and needing rest, just for regular sleepiness. Do you guys want to set up watches, or are you gonna count on the camp to do that for you?
I mean,
I don't think we need to.
Oh,
Actually, I don't
trust
trust a lot of people in this camp. Maybe we should.
I don't trust people either, and honestly, if I can sleep during the day, then Rao would probably stay up most of the night if it as long as it's not going to affect his sleep because he doesn't want anyone messing with
Be
anything.
back.
All right, if you want to sleep during the day tomorrow.
I mean, everyone will be traveling though, right? Tomorrow,
Oh,
William.
Sounds like.
Well, I won't stay up all
Can you
night.
hear
but
me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Rao will take first watch. Swap off with at least one other person.
Spencer offers to take a watch
Okay.
since Raoul so kindly watched over last night.
All right.
Maybe
Arcanon would
say
if
Raoul
Raoul
was
was nicer to him.
Arcanon will take a watch for himself. Okay. Spencer can wake up Arcanon.
Spencer, are you going to be sleeping up there on the wall or what?
No, I was just up there during the day, just looking around.
Okay. So everyone, put your token where you would like to sleep.
Are these tents taken?
Yeah, can I just sleep in like this tent?
Uh,
Allowed?
a lot of these tents are open, so yeah, you can sleep where you like. It's a good idea to stay close to the fire due to the extreme cold.
Okay, I'll be the furthest from the fire in this tent over here.
Nice. Harv, are you going to be chilling with your buddies or with your old buddies or your new buddies?
I'll chill with my new buddies. They're chill.
No,
Hey, Rao's sometimes chill.
I'm
Shut up.
chill.
Arcanon is not chill.
Raoul's probably the least chill out of all of us.
No. Actually,
You know, I was
Spencer's
like-
kind of
Like,
chill.
honestly,
Raoul is like grouch.
Arcanon not chill.
Grouch
Arcanon
Lord.
is like wild and excitable. Rao is anxious
Yeah,
filled.
Arcanon's like a surfer dude that you don't trust.
Yeah.
One
One of these days you guys are gonna be nice to me.
Spencer's kind of chill so far.
All right. Yeah, I'm hanging out with the buds, the homies, the boys that are half female.
Boy,
hit a new click.
Yeah.
Okay, I wanna hang out with you guys
Starts
anyway.
wearing cat ears.
Hmm.
My cat
Alright,
ear
let me go
headset
ahead
on.
I'm trying to think if Arcanon's gonna do anything. Arcanon might be doing anything, but people would only see that if they were in his tent. So
Put that scorpion away.
stop. I hate you. Oh my gosh, I want to die.
Well, then do it. No,
What the heck?
I'll talk, no walk.
I've added names to the tabaxi you're hanging out with. Timber,
Mm.
Dart, and Snore,
Tim
Yes.
Burton.
which you think is probably a nickname.
Yeah.
Alright, they're
would you
chilling
hope
out.
is a nickname?
So
Yeah.
are we due for another?
Tonight.
Are we due for another ration? Was our hag fight yesterday, or the day before? No, it was yesterday.
Yeah, due for another
Oh yeah, because we slept in the cave. Okay, I will drink one of my vials.
I will eat one of my berries and give them to my boys, but not the boys over here. Screw these boys.
Okay, I guess I'm using a ration.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
I'll use a ration.
Everyone's so
mean
to
to
I don't
me.
eat food. I'd give you a ration if I had it, okay?
You
You wouldn't give me a ration.
I would.
That's
a lie.
Slurp, slurp. I will drink that in my tent, William, and then come back out for the watch.
With metallic breath.
Yeah, no one can smell it but me, okay?
Breath. Yeah. Let me manage some spellers. Spelly wellies, if you will.
Oh yeah, I'll be praying at the fire for my spells as well.
Guess who doesn't have to worry about that crap anymore?
Yeah.
Guess who gets to do magic stuff anyway?
Okay. Very good. Raul, you're taking first watch, you say.
I am.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Persuasion?
Without disadvantage. Or not, sorry, not persuasion, perception.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say, wait a minute.
Yeah, man, what's going on here? Thank goodness I slept, and thank goodness it doesn't matter. That's fine.
Alright. Yeah, it looks like everything's just fine.
I'm praying. I'm very occupied during my watch.
Right. Oh, Drago. Please kill me now.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright. Looks like everything's just fine.
Dandy, if you will.
Who has second watch?
I will
Oh,
wake
that
up
was me.
Spencer.
Alright, Spencer, go ahead and roll perception yourself.
All right. Perception. This is one that I don't really have anything to.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Everything's fine.
We're on fire. Good job, guys. Good
We are
teamwork.
on. That's my second one of the session. Something's up.
Yeah.
Spencer, you actually fall asleep partway through your shift.
It's been a long day.
Ooh.
Okay. Who has the third shift?
Arky.
Arcanon will take third shift.
Arcanon, go ahead and roll perception at disadvantage.
What? A disadvantage?
Idiot.
Because Spencer does not come to wake you up for your shift.
Everyone's a jerk. Oh, well, I got a 12 at least.
Oh, that's real sad. Oh. It's messed up. It was the first roll, too.
Brittany's
Arcanon,
messed
you
up.
are awoken by the sounds of shouting.
Shouting?
Oh, man.
Shouting
Yeah.
sounds.
Lady Rendra is shouting and she says, "Go down there. That's what I'm paying you for."
Oh, okay.
And you hear Thundercloud's booming voice says, "At once, my lady."
I'm gonna
I'm
go
gonna go
out
out
Oh, he sounds
and
maybe a little bit sarcastic.
like
get out of
He's
my.
booking it down
I like this guy.
with Tabaxi speed.
I'm gonna go
You
to
can see
Lady
that
Rendra.
quite
Oh,
a few
sorry.
others are getting together. Anyway, yeah, all the Tabaxi are going down south.
Yeah, I'm asking what happened. I'm asking Lady Rendra what happened.
Is it
Am I
like the
muted?
others?
Oh no.
No, I can
Oh,
hear
okay.
you.
Okay.
says, "Wake the others. Some of the scouts didn't report back." And Thundercloud says that everyone at the south entrance has mysteriously vanished. She said something's going on, and I don't like it.
Something's wrong. I
For
can
you
feel it.
guys to earn your keep.
I'm gonna like kind of like give it an exasperated expression. I'm like, okay, I'll wake the others. I'll first go get Spencer and Raoul and tell them there's something happening. Don't look at me. I was told by Lady Rindra to do this.
Well, she is currently our or paying us kind of.
Hmm.
I'm gonna let Hephaestus sleep.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
He's sleeping.
The
The first nice thing Raoul's ever done.
Wow, you guys are so unappreciative of Rao.
In his
You're
life,
You're
really.
unappreciative.
I'm gonna be casting augury. Actually, I won't do that yet. I'm gonna go to the boys, the original boys.
Zach, you got a long rest in, so if you want to swap out your spells, you can.
Oh, I did.
Very good.
Wow.
Did I also get a long rest in? Do I get my stuff back? I at least got a short rest in.
Yeah. Everybody got your long rest in.
Okay.
Cat, be careful of that power strip. Don't walk over there.
There you guys, spoiled with your long rests.
I sure had a good long rest last
yeah.
night.
And
I'll start as I wake everyone up. I'll start going downwards. seeing what all
Arcanon
the-
would be the guy to wake everybody up.
Yeah, seriously. Thanks, Arcanon. That's actually a good thing. But I'm gonna follow him.
Yeah. Where's he going?
Tabaxi are all taken onto the ramparts, and they've all got their longbows ready to go.
I'm
I'll
gonna
go up
Arcanon
there
is
too. I'm a
Arcanon's
rangy.
gonna go up there and maybe go to the female dragon board and say, so what are we looking at here?
Alright. He says, "I just saw them, it's the And then
Dang.
Spencer, you're actually gonna have a problem being there.
Dad, Spencer's dead.
Sorry. I'm actually down here because I don't know where I'm supposed to be because I'm trying to be like in the
Under the
gatehouse
bridge?
kind of, but I
Yeah.
can't be on here without looking like I'm up here. So
Trolls.
Put a little dot
I'm
on
underneath the
yourself.
gatehouse
Put a little
That's
dot
a good
somewhere
idea.
under like blue.
What the hell?
because I really am underneath. The intention was to be underneath in the gatehouse. There.
Not the
That's like a
Yetis,
little down
dude.
arrow, right?
The Yetis.
Yeah, sure. That's totally an arrow.
That's a shield.
No.
It's an arrow.
That's a shield.
Yeah, Rao's got it. Shut up, Rao, with your ninja buff.
That's a dress, and that's a kill,
And that's a harp.
and that's a harp.
That's a dress.
Rub.
And that's an arrow.
It's Nunu.
Yuck, yuck, yuck. That
I
one's
love
so
'em.
big.
He
Oh,
just
this
grabbed you.
dragonborn female, appearing almost out of nothing, is this tremendous creature which grabs her and throws her into who knows where.
Wait,
What the heck?
She's on top of
I just
the bridge
Take
and
a little step back.
This
This person's huge.
yeah,
Brittany.
I
Yeah.
might have to do
This
that
thing
too.
is huge size. This thing is as big as the giant you saw earlier.
Okay.
No backing up, Raoul.
Oh. Arv, you get back
Yeah.
there too, man.
What? Initiative?
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah.
Everyone.
+0 to initiative.
Initiative?
Oh yeah.
Imagine having a not character.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Big Steen.
Big
Big
Steve.
Steen.
Let's see that poor
Big
Dex.
Steen.
Oh
There's
yeah,
more.
Spencer. Get
My
all
third
those ones.
one. Luckily, this one's just initiative, but that's still bad. I'm still late.
Yeah.
Late to the party as
Late
always.
melee
There's more.
class is no go. And you're real close to that thing. There's too many! Well, these guys would be completely
One,
screwed if
two,
we weren't
three,
here. They're so welcome for our help. With their bows, their long bows against this horde of yetis. And Lady
I'm gonna go
Rindra's
ahead
just
and
hanging out in the
add
back.
everybody. Let me get rid of that avalanche. There we go.
Yeah, yeah. No, 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 no.
Okay, now I have to add all sorts of stuff. Can everybody see the turn order list?
Yes, I can.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Go ahead and add your number on there if you can, which I think you can.
I can.
I also can. Can I? Actually?
Except every time I
Okay,
add
there
it,
we go. There
it
we
goes
go.
away. There we go.
Okay. There's that. And now I get to roll for everybody under the sun. Okay.
Cat, would you like to sit on my lap? Huh? Oh, very fat. Yes, very nice.
For a second there, I thought that natural one was mine.
The heck?
Lady Rendra. Okay. Numbers. One more. Okay. There we have everybody. So it looks like Arv is on the top of the initiative. All right, Arv, how do you want to kick this battle off?
All right. First I want to know what are we in, like a valley? Are we at a plateau portion? Are we surrounded by mountains filled with snow, basically? Is my question.
You are in a canyon. On your left and right side, there are ridges that protect this part from the worst of the wind going over the mountain. So there's, you know, there's altitude on your left and on your right, but not beneath you or above you.
All right. Yeah. I am going to I'm gonna cast wait, how far is jump distance? Like how is that calculated?
It's off of your strength. Danny, could you look that up for me while I'm typing in everybody's health and everything?
Yep.
Or Brittany or Curtis.
What am I typing?
Jump distance
Looking up the
calculation and
rules for
D&D.
jump distance.
Long jump
Okay,
or high
so-
jump?
Just jumping in general.
Oh,
So long jump, if you move 10 feet, if you run at least 10 feet, you can jump a number of feet equal to your strength score. If you move less than 10 feet, you can jump half that distance.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna cast Witch Bolt at 3rd level. Actually, I can't do that apparently, which is weird. I can only cast it at 1st level.
It just doesn't have any advantage for being upcast.
Well, it does, but it's not on my
All you have
my
to
spell
do is
list. I think it's because I have it with Aberrant Dragon Mark. I don't actually have the spell itself. It's like yeah. So
Oh. If it comes off of a feat.
yeah, I'm going to cast I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere. And I'm actually going to put it right in front of this part. Because I don't even know that Spencer's down there. I just want to block the entrance. That's probably too small for them anyway. But you know. I'm gonna cast the ball right here. Fireball. Flaming Sphere.
fireball.
Fireball at 3rd level.
Okay. If I remember right, that's a large size ball.
It's a 5-foot diameter sphere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and anything that ends its
Smaller
turn
than
5
a
feet
ball?
within it. Yeah. Takes that much fire damage.
Okay, I've dropped the token. There it is. I'll go ahead and give you control. There you go.
All right.
You can move that to wherever you want it to be.
All right. Bang. Yeah, and then I'm going to go over here. And I end my turn.
All right, very good. It's the Yeti's turn. Too bad, right?
no.
So many
Or
Yetis.
7 bad. Oh wait, 8. It's 9 bad.
There's too many numbers, Zach.
Sometimes.
There are 8 regular Yetis and 1 big Yeti.
9 bad. Down bad.
I might be
Right.
down bad.
Now, in the front of the fortress, there are these spikes that are great for keeping off regular sized people, but unfortunately, they are handholds for everyone really big. So he's coming over the edge. Trying to use Chilling Gaze on this poor unfortunate scout.
He's killing who now?
He's attacking the scout right next to him, the tabaxi named Dart. Dart is going to first make a con save to try to have this not happen.
16 health scout.
Yeah. Your friends might hopefully the cleric will be willing to res a few NPCs, right?
Yeah, let me just use
Right.
all my diamonds to resurrect these strangers.
Wow. These
It's my
people
understanding.
with families.
It's my understanding
don't.
Thundercloud is like the general of the bunch. Other than that one lady that died already, or got thrown.
Yeah, Thundercloud seems to be the leader of the four Tabaxi.
Okay, Arv's gonna yell to him, and say, "We now have a cave just north of the camp. I could cast an illusion spell. The Yetis won't even know that we're there. They won't even know it's a cave entrance. If we can make it there fast enough."
Go ahead and roll persuasion with a disadvantage.
Wait.
Actually, just regular persuasion.
Wait. What if I say what could get these people out of here? Yeah. Let us hold it off, and you people fall back.
Sure, Arv. Go ahead and have advantage.
Okay.
Hey!
Wow.
Ooh,
Get out of
that's
here!
Better.
What mind if I
That's
do?
kinda crazy.
It's a nat 20.
Calls for them to fall back.
Okay,
Just
I'm gonna
pepper them
waste
from a distance.
my 2 diamonds on you people.
All right. The Yeti stares, and you see its eyes glow blue. Bedard
No.
resists the power, and also dodges one of the strikes.
That's because Tabaxis are badass.
Lashes with claws. However, she does get hit once.
And dies.
And I'm gonna see what happens. Huge bleeding flashes. However, she does not falter and remains on her feet, even as ground is stained with her blood. Too bad there are 7 more Yetis.
Yeah.
Wait, I speed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay. And he's right on top of me. And this one's once Thundercloud. 4 are guys are great climbers, by the way. 1, 2, 3,
But are they
4,
too
5,
heavy to be
6,
held
7.
up by those sticks?
No, these sticks are big.
Okay.
Big sticks.
Do you think
Do you think these
big
big
old
old giant Yetis have
a lot
a
of
lot of
dexterity?
dexterity?
Trying
We
to
will
think
see.
of
What to cast?
And that guy actually can't make it all the way. So,
Damn, I wish I could cast Gaseous Form as a reaction.
Yeah, that wouldn't be overpowered at all.
Well, I can only use it
Arvin,
once a day, but yeah.
Well,
Arvin and Spencer make con saves.
I am underneath. Do I still make the con save?
Oh, that was a saving throw, but it's the same thing.
That is a
Oh!
con save.
Oh yeah, okay. So it's not going to be you. It's going to be this squishy NPC.
I mean, I'm on
Right,
top. Sure,
Arv.
yeah, I'm on top.
At least
Not my
you'll have a
friend.
chance to hit the big Yeti in the knees.
Yeah, break his ankles, Dana. Chew on them.
Okay. Oh wow. All of them except for one passed the con save. So that one, Arcanon and Arv, you're gonna see this happen. Suddenly,
Real time.
his body goes rigid, and you can see
Oh,
ice
shit.
crawling out of his ears and mouth as that
Nice.
Yeti Yeti's eyes glow blue on him.
Why
And
don't I see that?
suddenly, even though he's trying to resist, he can't move.
Ew!
Oh
And he falls down and shatters
No.
into
No,
meaty
please.
chunks.
Big, meaty claws.
Exactly.
And then a whole bunch of swipes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is gonna be ugly.
Come
Mostly
on,
because of
guys.
how
I
many
can't
dice
keep
it's
up with
making me roll.
healing and helping attack.
Snore takes 11 damage, but he's still standing. Same as his sister. Alright, Arcanon and Arv, you see this Tabaxi in the middle, Timber, who has ice crawling out of his body, slashed to pieces by this Yeti in the middle.
Well,
Well,
Ah,
As
yes.
it literally bisects him with
Ah,
its
yes.
tremendous razor sharp claws.
that's
that's a little disgusting. If I
Yuck.
do say so myself.
Yucky.
Oh wait, I didn't even roll for hitting. So many rolls!
I have quite the big brain play that I'm gonna make on my turn.
could
Oh,
do-
yeah?
Tell
I
you.
could do major damage or I could not.
That's
That's
same.
same.
If they have high
dexterity, I'm
Yes.
kind of screwed though. So I'm kind of very much
And 2
hoping they
hits.
don't.
I accidentally trapped myself underneath the place. 'Cause his logical thought was if there's invaders, they'll try to come in through the front.
Arv, as you call out for Thundercloud to do his battle strategy, says everyone retreat! Ah!
Is
No.
he dead?
T2
Is
is
Thundercloud dead?
My son.
Thundercloud is dead. The
It's
Yeti's
not
tearing to
Thundercloud,
shreds.
it's Timber.
That's
No,
Oh no,
Thundercloud
he's
is
dead
dead.
too! No, my wrestling buddy!
My
Yeah,
son.
No!
My
Oh no!
And finally, Arv, what's your armor class?
I don't have enough diamonds,
15.
guys!
15, you said?
15.
Okay. The Yeti attacking you hits you once.
Oof.
He
Fling me.
slashes you
Damn.
for... Fling me. Slashes you for 7 slashing damage and 4 cold damage.
Ouch.
Alright.
Do you guys think these guys are weak against fire?
Probably.
Because there's something I could do where I could hit like 1 billion people, or I just cast a big fireball on like 4 of them. So
Wait, how much was it? It was 7 slashing and 4 cold?
Yeah, 11 total damage.
Gotcha.
The damage type doesn't matter to you, it's 11 damage.
Gotcha.
Alright, it's the Tabaxi Scout's turn. Brothers, no!
no.
However, they see that the battle is lost and call out to you guys to retreat if you're so willing. Just disengaging and Tabaxi speeding 2, 3, 4 all the way back. Alright, they're going to stay back here. Use their disengage action, but they're prepared to fire more arrows at the Yetis as you guys do battle with them. It is now Arcanon's turn. Arcanon, roll a nature check.
Nature, okay. Let me see my nature. Not very good. Not like the worst though, but who am I kidding? I'm all about nature.
Alright.
Bit of a
Arcanon,
hippie.
let's see. We didn't have a druid on our last party. Okay, you remember a certain fairy ranger as you chatted around the campfire once tell you about her encounter with the Yetis, and that one time she fought Yetis, I'm sure.
Probably.
And you remember saying, uh, hmm, that the
This will
That's
be
it.
useful
was
if I'm ever teleported back in time and have to fight a bunch of Yetis. But that'll never
Future
happen.
Yetis.
that they were nervous around the flames, and if they took even the slightest pain from one, that they were driven to fear. And you know that harming Yetis with fire damage makes them far less effective fighters.
Okay. Arcanon's gonna say.
Oh wait, did Big Yeti take fire damage from that sphere then? Since it's not their turn anymore. Oh, never mind.
Well, Big
Never mind.
Yeti,
It's still their
Big
turn.
Yeti has a separate turn. Yeah, he has a separate turn from other Yetis.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Although I'm gonna pull up I'm gonna see what flaming spear does. But go ahead, Arcanon.
Yeah, Argon's gonna tell everyone. Fire is crucial against fighting against Yetis. Okay. What do I have for? I mean, that's not bad. Okay. So if it is, hold on. So if that is 20 right there. I don't want to hit Raoul. Wow.
Dude.
Okay. Oh no, it's 10. What am I talking about? This is 20 diameter, not radius. So we want something like what is that's 10. Let's see. Okay, 5. So we want. Dang it. I
Imagine not being prepared with your spells on your turn.
No, I'm
Imagine
trying to
not knowing
draw
geometry.
this. It's not that. It's stupid. Roll 20. Foundry's better. All right. There. It's that. That is. All right. Well, I guess I'll cast Fireball on the 4 Yetis to the right. I'm going to cast it as a 6th level spell slot.
6th.
6th level spell slot. And I am going to cast it with Quickened Spell. So they all 4 on the right side need to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh no!
Oh wait, let me roll for
Dexterity.
let me roll wild magic first. Okay.
Let me roll my my Cosmic Omen as well. All right.
Cosmic Omen.
That's whoa, baby.
Okay, what's the DC they need to pass?
They need to pass a DC of 21.
I'm gonna make
Oh,
the one in
boy.
front of me. I'm gonna make the one in front of me. Have A 6 less on his roll, by the way. On his save, by the
All
way.
right. Well, the guy got a natural 20,
Well,
but yeah, I'm not gonna give it to him. Okay, I guess everybody fails. How much damage do they take?
Oh.
Also, you incinerated Thundercloud's body, so feel good about that.
I honestly,
but the gold.
with how rude people have been to Argon, he doesn't care anymore. He's become a serial killer at this rate.
Time
He,
traveling
he
serial
would have
killer.
cast it even if Thundercloud was still up.
Yeah, for real.
No, no.
For real.
So rude.
Holy crap.
Oh yeah, kill him!
That's not that much damage.
It might be.
It's not.
It is fire damage though, so it might be double that.
They definitely don't
possibly.
like that. I'll say that.
None of them are dead, but all of them are terrified. And they're waving their arms, trying to get the fire off.
And then for my bonus action, I'm shooting Firebolt Cantrip at Big Yeti. So let me roll
Alright.
a range
That's my
spell
street
attack.
name.
Big Yeti.
Hey! Okay. And he takes this. Big Yeti
Plus
takes
bajillion rolls.
14 damage to Big Yeti.
Alright. Even though your little firebolt isn't all that much compared to his massive size, he treats it like a cartoon elephant would treat a mouse. He's like, oh no!
Ah, yes.
However, now Arcanon, his attention is turned towards you.
Oh, I'm moving.
Go on, get.
I'm moving. I'm right here.
Where did you start off at?
I was right here, so this guy can take an opportunity. Timberman, the guy that killed Timber, can take an opportunity attack if he must.
Timber killer.
Oh, he must.
He ain't gonna get past my massive, gigantic 12
Throbbing.
armor. Stop.
Alright. You got an 18, so
yeah.
prepare for damage.
Might be a little bit out of hand,
you-
but
Brittany, it's not that funny.
Yeah, it is. Oh,
take-
it was perfectly
you take
shoved
10
in there.
slashing and 3 cold. Take 10 slashing and 3 cold damage for a total of 13 damage.
Ouch. All right, and that is Arky Boy's turn.
Alright. It is Big Yeti's turn, and I'm checking Flaming Spear to see whether he takes damage now or later from that Flaming Spear. Ends his turn.
It's a pretty cool spell, though, not gonna lie.
It is a cool spell. I'm glad that you picked it up. However, it looks like he's going to take damage at the end of his turn. I'm checking his reach. With his height, he's actually tall enough to hit Spencer and Raoul if his range is close enough, which it is not.
I'm
The
still
wideness of
underneath.
this wall. Oh, yeah, okay. What will he do? He's gonna go for Raoul.
Wow, that's messed up.
He's climbing up on the wall, and now he is on it top like King Kong.
So the flaming spear scared those ones, but not Big Yeti.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it scared him. And bless your new god Arcanon for saving you, because it's not going to be as effective because of what he's done. However, his attention is on Arcanon anyway.
He's attacking me,
Which is
but
bad news for both. Never mind, he's not going to attack you. His attention, like I said, was on Arcanon.
Hey, get him away,
from me.
And he's going to huff and puff and blast a blast of cold air in a 30-foot cone. So,
Yo, I am surrounded right now. Don't like it.
okay. Arv and Arcanon make con saves.
Okay, hold
Again?
on. I am going to I'm gonna give myself Tides of Chaos.
Can you cast a spell right now?
Or no, Tides of Chaos is an ability that lets me have
Right.
advantage on a saving throw.
You do that.
Alright. Here's the cold damage.
Well,
Okay, I passed.
I
You're still gonna take
am
half
cold.
damage.
He's a cold boy.
Wait,
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 Arcanon,
are
do you
you?
have any
Arcanon, wait,
ability?
no, hold on. Oh, wait, he rolled 6. I'm not even, I could give you another 1d4 to add to that, but you rolled a 6, so sorry, man. Good luck.
That's
Sometimes.
a 6. Oh.
Okay. Arv take 52 cold damage and Arcanon take 26.
Oh, is he down?
No.
Okay.
Very almost, though. Very almost,
Yeah.
I would say.
Our beefy boys have not got
Alright.
hit. Yeah, maybe we should run, guys.
No.
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 No. We don't run.
Alright.
Okay, throwaway character. We want to run.
Okay.
Actually, you
Okay,
kill
that's
off
the
your
end
other
of Big
characters
Yeti's
too,
turn.
so.
It's Lady Rindra's turn.
Is she doing anything or just being stupid and staying
No,
back
she's
there?
a dummy.
Yeah, she is.
That's what you might think. But no.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's her turn. What to do? I'll look into that.
Imagine Lady Ranger looked at her sheep before her turn.
Exactly. I can't even do that. Also,
Yeah.
4 more Yetis appear and attack Arv.
Nice. Just get me out of here, dude. Arv's over this whole existing thing.
Yeah, welcome to the
Yeah,
club.
actually, me too.
Arvin
Turn
Rao,
me back into atoms, man.
that's why they're buddies, Arvin Rao. He
True.
knows. He's just been alive less time.
Knows how it
True.
be.
But it was just as
Be
unpleasant.
alarmed by this really big redness. Okay, that'll do it. I just needed to check the range on something.
Big redness. That's what they
Yeah.
called me in
Okay.
college.
I can't.
Lady Rindra is going to cast Fireball.
On us? Yo,
No,
Lady Rindra, I'll
she is
beat you up.
She's attacking these 2 Yetis over to Raoul's left.
Okay. Good job, no friendly fire.
Imagine, right?
Yeah, you know.
Dexterity saving throw.
Roll bogeys.
Probably not enough. Oh, okay. Both fail and alright, 27 damage. Not bad. Giving 2 more Yetis the fear of fire. Okay, that's it for her turn. Raoul, it is finally your turn.
My turn. I like Arcanon less, so I'm gonna do it over here. Yeah. I'm going to cast a big 40-foot wall of pillar of fire right here.
Pillar of fire?
Yeah.
What spell is that?
Pillar of fire.
Pillar of fire. It's called Flame Strike. Looks like I can use that spell.
Nice.
It I think is
Right.
included in clerics
That's how
because it's
tall it
also.
is, but how wide is it?
It is a 10-foot radius, so it's 20 feet wide. And I have drawn a circle for your convenience. That's almost 20 feet. Pretty close.
All right,
Anyway,
very good.
gonna hit these three and not hit Spencer. But he'll get a blast of warm air in his face.
I
And
don't like that.
those three Yetis can make a dex save.
Oh no. Okay, what's the DC?
17.
Okay. I'll fail.
Nice. So that is not that bad. I think that's above average. Okay. So they take full damage. That is fire and radiant damage.
All right.
Um,
They're all still standing, but you've given the fear of fire into the very last Yetis. They're literally all afraid of fire now.
yeah. And then I'm going to use up to level 2. Okay, I'm not going to do that then. I'm going to back up. Um, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'll go here and take an opportunity attack from Big Yeti. Hello?
Hello.
Hello. William, are you dead?
They're all good?
Uh,
All right. I guess you're taking an opportunity attack from Big Yeti?
yes. That is in fact what I'm doing.
Okay. What's your armor class?
How about I tell you after you roll?
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Cheater.
cheater.
Yeah, it's a 19.
Exactly.
If you
You got
cheat, you might
19
fail.
armor
Okay, got
class?
a
Yeah, I do.
got a natural 1. So in trying to swat you, he's instead going to swat this giant fire brazier in the middle and
Nice.
take fire damage as a result.
That's right.
Oh wow. Look at you. Opportunity attack turned into a good idea. Will that be
Yeah.
all, Raoul?
Uh, yeah, you know, just one thing at a time over here. I'm not a fighter. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, Spencer, it is finally your turn. Almost all of the Yetis have avoided the tunnel by going over. Barb's flaming spear is in front of you, though you'll be able to avoid the damage as long as you don't end your turn there. There are 2 Yetis remaining on the ground.
I'm guessing it's these two. Yeti
Yeah,
8
the
and
southern
Yeti 3.
yes.
All right, cool. Well, of course, I'm going to run out, and I guess we're going to go here, and I'm going to turn big, and I'm going to take the damage from the flaming sphere anyway because it's really hard to
It's-
not be next to
It's
it.
3d6.
Okay, did I not get my... Okay, there we go. Well, bam. All right.
Big boy Spencer.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's do
is Big Yeti on top of it, or is he still climbing up?
He's on top.
All right, then I can only reach Yeti number 3, so I'm going to fight Yeti number 3. I'm going to try to stab him with Doomwaker.
All right. Give it a go.
All right. Ba-ba-ba. Let me check a couple of things really quick because it's been a little bit. I don't think I have advantage on these. Mark that. No, I take 2 attacks. Yeah, okay, so we're just doing the one. So I'm stabbing him. I'm trying to stab him once. Okay. Ba-ba-ba. Uh, 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 and then that's not quite it. One. Because I'm really skilled with great weapons. Sorry, this takes way too much time. Since I'm really skilled with great
He's
weapons, I
already
get to
dead.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. I can take another attack. Are any of these boys not all the way up, or did they all climb up? Can I climb up?
They're
That's
all
a better
climbed up.
question.
Sure you can. Go ahead and roll an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. Good thing I'm definitely acrobatic. I'm trying it, but I may not be acrobatic.
Well,
Yeah. Try to grasp them, but looks like some snow has accumulated on these spikes, and you find yourself unable to get a grip.
Okay, so I moved probably 10 here. I guess I'll move the 20 feet over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, conveniently out of range. And I'm going to shout 2 things. I'm going to shout, Arv, enlarge me if you can. And then I want to, like, roar at the Yetis to try to get them to attack me and stop attacking my squishy friends.
I cannot.
All right, all
Alright.
good.
Go ahead and roll intimidation, scary Spencer.
I got advantage on these.
Alright. You're quite scary indeed. However, the Yetis do not abate. They have a goal.
All right, and that's the end of my turn. Action, bonus action, bunch of extra stuff for trying.
Alright. At the top of the round, it's almost midnight. Do we want to go for another round?
I don't know. Those are some long rounds, but I'm not going to sleep anytime soon, so I'm fine. If
We can do
everybody else
one
is
more
fine.
round.
Speak now or forever
Brittany,
hold your
Danny,
peace.
all good?
that is fine to do another round.
Sounds good, Danny? Oh, you're not
Bye.
on the East Coast.
Yeah, if you can help me tonight, that would be great.
I'm going to do another round.
Alright, in that case, Arv, it's your turn.
Oh
Taking
yeah,
tremendous damage from Yeti claws and big Yeti breath.
I'm
I
sorry, I
have.
can't cast 2 spells to heal you.
Um,
I remember correctly, flaming spear moves after you do.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Flame Wall
Ooh.
where
Kill
my
'em.
pointer is. I'm gonna cast that at or Wall of Fire rather. I'm gonna cast that at 4th level.
Dude, what class did you switch to? These are
Okay.
like sorcerer spells.
Druid, brother. Druid is busted.
Ooh.
Okay. You'll
Yeah.
lose concentration on the flaming sphere.
That's fine.
Go ahead and draw with the pen tool where you want to put your flaming wall.
With the pen tool, huh? It's
Or
60
the little
feet.
paintbrush.
I'm just gonna do this actually.
Running right through them.
Yes. It will be offset. Like that. That's obviously not straight at all, but you know, you get the gist. I measured it before. It's 60 feet, and I'm gonna make it run all through them while also not being on my square.
Nice.
You could
You
hit
get to
this guy.
decide which side of the wall ejects its flame.
Yeah.
So there's a safe side and there's a flaming side.
You see? You can
Yeah.
hit this
Guessing
guy.
you're gonna do it out.
Yes. They all do take damage since the wall started on them. And that will be 5d8 damage.
All right. They're all gonna roll dex saves. So we go ahead and roll the damage.
Yes.
Let's
25
show who the
damage
slave is.
or
Alright.
half. Yeah.
Aren't these half spells
That's
nice?
1, 2, 3. They're the best. You can't lose.
No, I said nice.
Except the
Because
Yeti cast
some-
counterspell.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm burned to a crisp.
You can't hit this one too, Zach?
No. It's on my square. I can't take damage.
Oh, I see.
Or I was going to do that, but I couldn't.
I see.
Okay.
And I don't want to take a
Kill it so I can heal you for
What's
once.
the DC?
15 is right there. It's a dex save of
15.
15.
Okay. I'm gonna screen share this one so you know that I'm not making this up.
I was
That's
joking
something I
forever,
do,
actually.
right?
Yeah, that's true. William makes everything up, and I hate him.
I do too.
Listen, who
I mean, they're
failed?
still
Who
gonna take
passed?
damage, but
Did they all pass?
Probably.
William, just
15
tell
decks
us,
for some.
William.
15 decks for some
What
boys
the
are.
heck?
Two crit.
Wow.
Well, there's 4 of them that are hit, okay?
and
I
I
mean-
also just rolled for the big Yeti and he got 17.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't really mind it not doing that much damage. I just wanted fire to be,
Present.
present. Yeah.
Okay, so they're all taking 12 damage.
Yes.
But
Yay.
they do maintain their fear of fire.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
yell back
at
at
like Lady Rindra and the rest, who I can clearly see over there, and I'm gonna say, a bunch of cowards you are. Help us with this.
We told them to run.
Oh, you
Oh,
told,
you told them to run?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're saying that next to the
Oh.
shredded and incinerated
Yeah.
remains of
If
their
we
brother.
told them to
Yeah.
run, I thought they decided to run. Never mind.
No, no,
I
no.
will not say
No,
that.
we told them to get out of there because they're all just gonna die.
Uh,
They're like
That- they
commoners
They
with
give me meat shields.
fears.
Though.
Yeah.
Drinking a potion is a bonus action.
In this campaign,
is.
it is.
It's normally an action,
Gotcha.
But
but
that's
a lot of
dumb.
people bonus action it. I hold that to be true for both healing potions and other kinds of potions.
Gotcha. Okay, and I'm going to drink one, just a normal one. Potion of healing, which I never have in my inventory, so I don't really remember
2d4 plus 4, right?
It's just a
2d4 plus
yeah, 2d4 plus 2, I think.
2. Yeah, I think so.
It's fine. 6.
That'll hold you. That'll hold you over.
Probably won't. So since the wall of fire is separating me from the Yetis, are they still going to attack me? We'll see.
That's a good question. I do remember that the wall of fire is opaque,
It is opaque.
meaning
Ooh.
cannot see through it, so they'll be attacking you blind.
Did anyone
Yeah.
not know
And
what opaque
fearful.
meant?
Apparently.
Makes you blind.
Your mom doesn't know what opaque means.
Yes, she do.
She might not. Yeah, I'm going to disengage and hope.
Bro, move back more than that.
Right, you
Well, I'm going to move more,
spent
but
your
obviously can't move if I'm
turn.
hit and dead. So
Okay. And then plus okay. I guess 11 doesn't hit.
no, it does not.
So you're good.
Cool. Yeah, and I'm gonna book the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Alright.
How tall is this wall?
It is 12 feet.
Okay. How high do these boxes go up this wall?
Those are convenient 5-foot boxes.
They are stacked on top of each other, so 10-foot boxes and then 5-foot. Nice steps, brother.
Don't
How
fall and take
far have I
falling
moved?
damage, man.
I didn't. I went down boxes.
Is okay due to boxes.
That's good. I
Okay,
can't
so
heal you though.
that's actually 30 feet right there because I went down 10. All right.
Alright.
I'll end my turn.
You're
Where are you?
booked out of there. It is the Yeti's turn.
Oh yes.
Let's
Attack
see.
me, losers.
The wall of fire will hurt them if they end their turn on the other side of it.
We'll see if they retreat or if they push through it.
They're
Big
gonna
Yeti
push.
probably will because it's like on his heels. But you know.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
Don't like it.
2,
Oh, don't like it.
3. Or this guy's actually gonna end up in the wall. So he will be taking damage.
Gotti.
1, 2.
Do I roll again or it's
Foul.
always one roll? I guess they
Yeah, you'll
roll
roll again.
technically. Okay.
Big Yet. Oh wait, it's not Big Yeti's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No.
4, 5,
Arcanon, you
6,
don't have a lot
7.
of health.
I
I
know.
know.
Did you get hit before? Is Arcanon bleeding?
Arcanon is very much bleeding.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to heal this guy.
I can get us far away
if
needed.
needed.
Okay. This guy is going to dodge. Isn't there a
Dodge.
shield? There it is. Okay. Yeti 1 will take the dodge action. While every other Yeti is going to be whooping on Raoul probably.
No. That's fine.
Well, 3. Okay, thank your lucky stars because all of
No.
these Yetis have fearing fire. Which means that they will be
It's not
less
luck.
likely
We
to
all
hurt
did
you.
that on purpose. Also, if they get a crit, it doesn't matter.
Well, you can thank Arcanon for figuring that one out.
I was figuring that anyway.
Maybe I'll thank him later.
We don't
if
need
I feel like
Arcanon.
it.
Okay. 3 attacks at yeah, these 3 Yetis all attacking Raoul, all at disadvantage. with
Disadvantage.
2 attacks per Yeti.
Yeah, because they're all hurt
2
by
attacks
fire.
Oh, I
per
see.
Yeti. Actually, Raoul, go ahead and make 3 con saves.
Oh. Oh.
As they peer into you with eyes that chill your soul.
Well, I swear if I lose my turn.
And all right, Raoul, you are paralyzed by their chilling gaze.
Oh no.
You can repeat a saving throw at the end of each of your turns to get rid of the paralysis. Okay.
Morale assist.
And now, what is your armor class, Raoul?
19.
Hit, crit, miss, and hit. So 3 hits, including a crit and a critical miss.
Crits don't
I'm
count for
going to
crits.
have the miss cancel out the.
William, crits
Yeah.
don't count with my armor.
Oh, very good. In that case, instead of canceling out the crit with a critical miss, I'm going to have it do something even worse. Have it not hurt as bad. We'll deal with that after the dim. Six, 4 plus 12 plus 3. Okay. The slashing altogether deals 32 damage to you.
Who is
However,
this?
one Yeti,
Me.
Ooh.
32 to Raoul. However, one of the Yetis overextends himself, and given that he has 1 hit point left, he scratches himself with one of his claws and dies. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Nope. Oh, wait, that works perfectly. Yeah, he'll scratch one of his companions, and then that one will die. 1 hit point. Which is fortunate because he was about to attack Arcanon, and now only 1 Yeti will be attacking Arcanon instead of 2. And that one isn't going to get advantage from flanking, so he'll have disadvantage from the fire. Very good. Okay, so 1 Yeti attacking Arcanon. I think you said your armor class is 12.
Yeah, but I'm
Oh.
gonna use the shield spell to increase that to 17.
All right. 2 misses then. And 1 last Yeti attacking Arv. Attacks at disadvantage. 9 and 10. That's 2 misses. The Yetis are done. This guy burns to death. Okay, it's the Tabaxi Scout's turn. We're going to let loose with 2 arrow attacks each. Longbow. Sword to hit. Attacking 2 on the Yeti attacking Arv, and 2 on this guy taking the dodge action. So 13 and 12. hits, and this guy unhit. Okay, so they're hitting for 1d8 plus 2 per hit. Damage to this guy. And 9 damage to this one. Neither one of them are dead, but they've been stuck with a number of arrows as their remaining siblings avenge their fallen siblings. Okay, and Arcanon, your turn. That's you,
Okay.
Curtis.
Um,
I think you could catch the entire party in one fireball if that's what you wanted.
I could. I'm considering it. um. All right. What I'm going to do, if Ryle wasn't there, Ryle just ruins everything, I guess. No, I could cast Fireball on all these 4 over here without hitting Ryle. Yeah, I'm casting Fireball on the 4 behind Raoul. I will cast it since Desperate Times calls for desperate measures. I will cast it at a No, I'm gonna cast it at 5th level. So they all have to make dexterity saving throws, DC 21.
Okay. I'll fail. That guy has advantage, even though I don't think it's gonna help. Didn't help. Okay, they all fail. How much
Got him.
damage they take?
All right. This much damage. Ooh, beautiful. 43 damage.
I cast Fireball.
All right. You've you've incinerated 3 Yetis as the smell of burning hair explodes over the battlefield.
Oh, did you like cast it above them on their heads? So it didn't hit Ral or something?
I just hit it behind them, so it didn't hit Raoul.
Right.
Big Yeti takes tremendous damage, but remains standing.
All right. I'm running down. Oh wait, no, there's a bunch of Yetis in front of me. I didn't even. I am going to once again make that a quicken spell so that I can disengage. And I'm gonna jump down.
Okay. Taking 1d10 falling damage.
Come on. Okay, we'll take that.
You know, I was gonna heal you guys, but not anymore.
Why? Because all the Yetis are dying?
No, because I'm paralyzed.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh. I was just looking over what paralyzed means, and it means that any attack that hits you is a crit.
Hey.
Good thing that you have that armor, or else you'd be super dead right now.
Yeah, good
Saying.
thing I have that armor.
Like, seriously, you'd be ripped up in half like that other guy. All right. Will that be all, Arcanon? I think so.
Wait,
Wait, what was that? Say that
again?
again.
Is your turn over?
Yes.
Okay. Big Yeti is going to do something unusual. He's going to descend and come up behind Spencer. Spencer, go ahead and roll an insight check. All right. You know the meaning of his actions, but he is going to try to pull Doomwaker from your grip. Make an
So
athletics
it's
check.
Spencer's fault.
Spencer.
Go ahead and roll athletics or acrobatics, probably athletics, to resist the Big Yeti's attempt to disarm. At 17. At 25, you retain your weapon. Right? In that case, go ahead and make a con save as he looks at you with chilling eyes. You pass that too. All right, in that case, one attack left. There's a 22 hit. To ask all these big armor characters because I have anxiety after Exodus.
Also, you've been muted, Danny. I don't know if you know that.
Yes, it does. Sorry.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Alright. In which case, take adding it up. 19 slashing damage and 6 cold damage, which you have resistance to, so 3 cold damage for a total of 21 damage.
Okay, so that was 15 slashing damage. I'm a heavy armor master, so that's 12 slashing damage and 3 cold damage. And then
Wait, you said 15? It's 5 plus 6 plus 7, so 18 altogether.
I
So
reduce
you
all
resist-
I reduce all
No.
non-magical slashing damage by 3.
No. So it adds up to 18.
Okay. And I reduce it by 17.
With your extreme fighterness.
With my Goliathness. Can I open up my thing, please? Well, I can't open up my health bar, but I should actually oh, it's because I'm not on the right thing. I actually my max value is currently 113, so I didn't update it. And 114 I have here, 114. I'm at 113. I took 1 damage. All right.
So I'm just imagining this tremendous creature that's like 16 feet tall is bearing down on you, and it pokes your nose a little bit, and there's like a tiny drop of blood.
All that for a drop of blood. I am
All
Thanos
that
now.
for a
Alright, then.
drop of blood.
That's it for the Big Yeti. It is Lady Rindra's turn. He's going to cast Fireball again, steering clear of Arb by hitting the side of the mountain. Okay. 2 Yetis making dex saves. They fail. With that, all of the regular Yetis have fallen. They are all dead.
Yeti stew tonight, boys.
Every single one. Okay. Now it's Raoul's turn. Raoul, you are paralyzed.
Yeah,
idiot.
I can't do
What an
No
anything.
idiot.
actions or reactions,
I
and
can't
lots
do
of problems.
anything. There's my con save.
Does it pass? Does. You are now free from the chilling gaze.
Wow.
However, your turn is over.
Yeah.
Spencer.
My turn?
Yes.
I'm going to crack my neck after he slightly booped my nose. Now it's my turn.
Wish it was my turn.
Okay.
Spencer almost accidentally turns into a quadriplegic. And cracking his neck.
Watch me roll all ones here. All right. I am going to unsheath Doomwaker and start wailing on this guy. 2 attacks.
You had it unsheathed before, but now I'm imagining
I-
you like a samurai where you sheath it after every strike.
After every I did have it on sheath. I did slay somebody with it. Oh no!
Oh.
All right. Spencer, you swing and swing. However, with a second swing, he catches Doomwaker in his hands.
Oh, Spencer, you done messed up.
Well,
Now go ahead and make another athletics check to resist his strength as he tries to disarm you.
Well, okay, wait. I need to make a quick secret check. TM.
Okay.
Samehada grows with excitement.
No.
I rolled for him and he got an 11.
Doomwaker likes the Yeti's chakra more than yours.
Did that do a thing? Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh, let me see.
This is
Yeah, let me look it over.
I can paste you the text if you want from the. I'm sure you got it.
Yeah. Very interesting.
I'll still make the athletics check since I've got my sheet up. But
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and roll the athletics.
Ooh.
Alright. You retain control of your sword.
Good job.
Yeah,
don't lose that.
Alright, so that was 2 strikes.
yep.
Alright. Alright, Spencer, after that, you're going to take your sword and throw it southward as hard as you can.
All right. Is
Alright,
that another athletics you want out of it,
Raoul?
or you're just going to use the statistics?
I use the statistics. Raul, go ahead and roll a perception check as you shake off your petrification.
I don't know if he can see this. There's a wall of fire in the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do a thing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's a wall of fire. Okay, Raul, go ahead and roll perception with disadvantage then. Because of the crackling wall of flame.
Yeah, whatever.
And charred
Yep,
corpses.
everything's fine. Let me see if I have a piece for this. Okay. There it is. Okay. 20. Taking some measurements. All right. And that will be the end of our session then. Very interesting things going for next time.